time for me to take it. I'm the boss right now, not gonna fake it. Now when you go down, cause this is my game, and you better come to play. I used to hold my freak back, now I'm letting go. I make my own choice, yeah, I run the show. So leave the lights on, no you can't make me behave. So you say I'm complicated, that I must be out of mind. But you've had me underrated, rated. What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? It's time to get the chains out. Is your tongue tied up? Cause this is my ground, and I'm dangerous, and you can get off. But it's all about me tonight. So you say I'm complicated, that I must be out of my mind. But you've had me underrated, rated. What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? So you say I'm complicated, but you've had me underrated. What's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? Oh yeah. What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident?
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to Unscripted. Tonight, I have Tammy, Gina, Crypto Empress, Rachel on Chain, and myself, and we are sitting down to talk about finance, the current crypto landscape, marketing, branding, and life and beyond. Tonight with us, Tammy. She began her career in traditional finance, building years of experience inside the banking world before stepping into crypto. Her background gives her a unique perspective. She understands both the legacy financial system and the emerging digital one. Today, she focuses on digital asset investing strategy and helping blockchain startups like myself shape brands that grow through strong communities rather than hype. Gina will be with us a little bit later, but a little bit about Gina. She is one of the creative forces behind many of the marketing campaigns that have helped Web3 projects gain attention in a crowded space. Known for blending culture, storytelling, and social media strategy, she understands how narrative spread online. And her work centers on building genuine engagement and turning audiences into communities rather than just followers. Next up, we have Rachel on Chain. Rachel sits at the intersection of branding, storytelling, and blockchain technology. She works closely with projects to shape their identity, helping translate complex ideas into narratives people can understand and connect with. Her work focuses heavily on community building and helping emerging Web3 companies communicate their vision clearly, while being the founder of a pristine on chain media. Last but not least, we have our beautiful crypto empress, known to many in the crypto community as the crypto empress, because she is the empress, the queen of the space. She has helped build a respected voice, or she has built a respected voice as a market analyst and trader who speaks openly about discipline, risk management, and the psychology behind investing. Through commentary on X, she breaks down market trends and shares insights on navigating the ever changing crypto landscape. Her perspective blends strategy with real world experience, encouraging people to approach digital assets with patience, awareness, and long term thinking. And I am your host, Leslie Mota. With a background in media and communications in the crypto space, I have created Unscripted to help bridge the gap between emerging technologies and mainstream while humanizing the crypto industry and exploring the real stories behind innovation. So, welcome, my beautiful ladies, to our roundtable of women, or whatever we want to call it today. How are you guys doing today?
Well, amazing. That introduction was just hats off. This is a woman who does her homework, who hypes up and supports other women. Like, that was incredible. Thank you, Leslie, for having us all today.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to say, I know yesterday we celebrated International Women's Day, and I have to say this couldn't have come at a better time. Congratulations to every woman out there that is killing it and doing what they love and the passion behind them. So, thank you, Leslie. You're freaking amazing. Like I
Rock
can't say that
star.
enough. Like you work hard, and I love that you're just kind of bringing all of us together. And I really appreciate this invitation today.
And I want to say thank you as well. I'm surrounded by amazing women, and I feel like Leslie, and I know that Rachel and I have even talked about this, like Leslie's been the connector, I feel,
Yep.
of all of us. And it's just, it's amazing to be surrounded by all these fabulous, just boss ladies that we're surrounded by in this space. And Leslie, I love to see you grow every day, and everything you've been doing has just been amazing. So I'm very proud of you, and I just can't just wait to see where this journey takes you. Seriously. We'll be
Girl,
like,
one
we
of
knew her. Yeah, we know her.
I mean, one of those girls, we all freaking grow together. And I think that although y'all feel I am the connector, I actually feel like some of you are the connector. You know, it's like I met Rachel in some of the spaces, and Daisy's connecting me to people. Rachel, so have you, Tammy, you as well. So I think that we connect people. It's like a web of connecting people or whatnot. But I am so excited for today's episode with you ladies, because we have so many things to talk about, finance, crypto, the mental, the emotional. And I kind of wanted to talk about this topic with you all. And, I have had you all on individually, but a lot of the people see the journey right now where you are. It's like you guys are already successful brands, successful companies, but nobody really, really talks about like the mental, the emotional toll that it takes to get to where we are. Some of us are still going through it, and some of us have already crossed that bridge or that path and elevated to the next level. I think it's very important for us to continue to share our journey, because we're seeing more and more women entering this space, and they already see us at a certain headspace and a certain level, and we're like, no, but it took us a while to get to where we were.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
It's like the human side, you know, we see us all on the timeline, we follow each other, we support each other. But something I like about your content, Leslie, is you always bring it back to the human side. And
Mhm.
Empress, I've seen you all post various content like this, but one of you mentioned like showing up even on the tough days as women, right? Like I feel like that is a very big thing for female founders, entrepreneurs, creators. So I am so happy to dive into that today. Absolutely.
And if I could
Yeah.
add anything to that, it's just it's kind of nice to see a different kind of wave of people coming in. Also, we were those people like a couple years ago. We were looking into like the people that were talking about crypto, like, wow, this person is amazing. One day I want to get there, you know. But to be honest, here in crypto, you have opportunities. You have you can make anything happen. Obviously, if you see lack of something, get it done, do it, build your empire. And I think all of us, we are businesswomen. I call us boss girls. We are boss girls in the space, and we're all trying to create our own little empire, and our helping our other community members, and also like giving back to the community and people that we really care for. Like, we've been there, we know who the real ones are, and we know who are not, and we just have to keep moving. That we are so laser focused to just continue building that we don't got time for drama. Like, not me.
Amen.
I know all of us,
Amen to
we
that.
got no time for that.
And you
No,
also
ain't nobody got
mentioned,
time for
Empress, the
that.
people in the community. Like, I want to shout out all the women. I see AJ out there, so many incredible people that are tuned in. And something I'm realizing more and more is that community is everything. The people that you build alongside, it's so important. So I want to thank everybody who's taken time out of their day to be here and supporting all these incredible women here today.
Yes.
You guys are
Yes.
so inspiring. Seriously.
You too, Tammy. Oh, stop it. You too, girl.
I mean that
It's
though.
just
and
a
I think
flower fest. That's this stream.
Well, I think I'm not sure if you were in that space or in the live stream that Leslie had me on, but I I happened to be watching the live stream that she did with you, and you were talking about what inspires you and what can I do to give back. And I'll never forget where I was at when I thought, oh my gosh, that's what I can do. I can teach financial literacy. It's something that I used to love to do. And that is
Mhm.
my way of giving back and doing it not behind a paywall, not behind all these other things, just being able to give that information to people that they've never gotten. So, and I know it may sound basic sometimes, the posts that I put out, but I think people really need to be educated on that to be successful in this space. You truly do. And hopefully it's been helping. I have had some really good feedback, but it was your live stream with Leslie that inspired me. So I appreciate you for that, because I will never forget that moment. I'm
Oh
like,
my
this is what I'm going to
God.
do. And I started doing it. And like you said, show up every day.
Yeah.
I still show up. I know that they say that I'll go with the good mornings. I still good morning people. I don't care. I'm still doing it. I'm a
Yeah.
rebel.
No, and absolutely. And I think like a lot of us have dreams, we have dreams to do better. We have a family to take care of. We have all these things that we need to take care of. And a lot of
Right.
us have become a full-time Web3 content creators or educators. And I think like I have never seen anybody as competition. And that's another thing that I want to say to here. Like, I never see my friends that are close to me as competitors. I see them as, hey, how can we work together, collaborate,
Collaborators.
or like, hey,
Yeah.
you and you would do so great if you do this. I'm that girl. And people that don't know me, that just see a PFP all the time, like I really encourage you to DM me and get to know me. Like, a lot of people are surprised when they really get to talk to me. It's like, oh, you're not as bad as I thought. I was like, geez, I don't know if that's a compliment or is that like, but to me, it's like I do get personal when I do go to events or shows. I like to talk to people. And I know Rachel's the same way. And I think this is why we gravitate towards each other, because Leslie's the same way. We talk heart to heart. And I feel like in this space, we have a lot of fake people. Like, do you really care? Or are you just like saying that just so you could get like some engagements on your posts?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And if you've
Preach.
met with either any of these women here on the stream in person, you will see, how me and Crypto Empress move. We hosted our side event at ETH Denver. I think we engage, I want to say every single person in that room. We went around, we talked to them, we exchanged information, we invited them to the community. It's like we will go out of our way to make you feel welcomed and to be seen. And that is why if you guys join any of my streams, I'm looking at the chat right now and just looking at all the individuals that are here, and I want to make sure you all feel seen and that we're, like something Empress says is she wants to see people win. And I feel the same exact way. Like I want to see people in the community who are showing up, get opportunities. And another thing, all of us here, I think share in common is no gatekeeping, right? Like Empress was saying, we collaborate, we give opportunities to people who show up, and that's I'm a big proponent of that.
That's what I love about all of y'all, seriously, because you really do. It isn't competition. And even in my previous life and in the banking career, it was my biggest, proudest moment when my people, my team, they would move on and be better than me, go on, be promoted. I loved that. Like that's something for me. Like I'm only in competition with myself, y'all. That's the only person I'm in
flags.
I love that you said that because it's true. It's you shouldn't even see. You should just focus on yourself. I always tell people, stay in your lane. Who cares about the noise going around? We're going super fast. Like, what makes you happy? What do you want to do in life? And it's a question that a lot of people can't even answer. Like, what do you want out of life? And I always tell people, the moment you realize or you kind of start understanding what you really want to do, things are going to start opening. Opening doors.
Yeah. It's also visualizing the life that you want. It's funny. I was just having a conversation. Tammy, you got to meet, and Leslie, you guys met my little brother over a phone call recently. But I was telling him, we were just talking about our dreams and life and goals and where we want to be. And I was telling him, get as hyper specific about your goals and the life you want as possible. Because if you don't decide, life has a way of figuring, life will pass and time will pass no matter what. So it's up to you. If you want to decide the path that you're on, try to be as hyper specific as possible. Like picture exactly what it is you want and then try to reverse engineer, like figure out what steps does it take to get to that, So anyway, I was just having a conversation with my brother about this.
Dude, I'm already motivated right now.
Let's
go. I know. Leslie asked what
we get into motivational speaking?
Ambition.
I know, man. We should
you guys
be doing this on the side.
We need to do this more often. Just saying.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I think that we need to do this at least once a month, whether it's on my stream, Daisy, your stream, with you, Rachel.
We'll do a rotation.
Even Tammy,
I'll have to hitch a ride on one of y'all's streams if that's okay.
Yes,
I don't have my own stream.
Me too.
But girls, I love this topic, and I know that we said we were going to start with one thing, but one of the things that I love about naming the show Unscripted is sometimes we're not going to go on a script. It's just going to flow the way it needs to flow, and there's a purpose for that. But I know that this space, especially a few years ago when we entered we're women navigating a male-dominated industry. And I know that was very, very present a few years ago. And I think that there is a shift. And have you guys see a shift? And did you guys ever feel intimidated when you guys first entered this space? And how did you navigate it, especially for the new women that are coming in?
I'll say this real quick. I have always worked in male-dominated fields. If you think about the banking industry, that's very male-dominated. So coming into the crypto space, it wasn't that much of a difference for me. I just didn't realize how small the little nucleus was of women in the space. So I was like, oh my gosh, you were like a unicorn out there. It's like there were no women in the space. Plus I had a double whammy because coming in, I was like, oh my God, I was a banker. I was one of these people that people hate in this space. So, but I kind of kept that hidden for a while. I'll be honest with you. I didn't say anything about it. But then I felt obviously comfortable once being in it. But I think that I have started to slowly see the shift because there are some amazing women out here. And the knowledge that they have to give is so needed in this space. And, you want to see people like you want to see women doing this. And I think we almost get tagged with being emotional. But I think we are the least emotional people in the space.
Not in crypto. I see a lot of crying. I don't know.
I know, right? But I laugh because I listen to some of these guys go at it and I'm like, y'all just relax. I think we make the best probably traders just because we're not emotional about
There's
stuff like
emotional
that.
groundedness, emotional intelligence and
Yes.
groundedness. Yeah, I definitely could see that.
But
Wait,
yeah,
do you?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you honestly truly believe that we do make better traders than the men
yes.
at times?
I do.
hmm
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
I am gonna say, okay, I'm gonna differ. I think it really is dependent on an individual basis. I think.
I think we're not I don't know how
But
to say
less
this
likely,
politely.
okay, less likely for catastrophically like losing everything. I would say.
I think the ladies though, we're not in a D measuring contest. Like it's not I don't know, we just don't get hung up on that stuff. So, I don't know. I think we're better. I do.
I want to say something really quick. We were talking about how we got into space, and let's just say that I came in literally trying to find knowledge and someone to guide me and help me, and I didn't get any of that, and I didn't even know that there was girls in the space because there was not many, and the only girl that I found was Wendy O, and I always tell her this story because literally she was the only girl that I actually used to watch, and I was so intimidated to even send her a message because I'm like, oh yeah, she's like, who the hell is this girl, but I just had to went to a space, and asked a basic information. Like, I was new, I'm like, what was Uniswap, what was slippage, and I got kicked out. I was they're like, call me the worst names, like, oh, this girl,
I
like,
remember you telling me that story. That like
They kicked you
that
out?
broke my
they
heart.
kicked me out because they thought that I was trolling. But at the thing is that we cannot, and this is what I want to change, and this is what we're changing already, and this is the shift that I'm talking about. The fact that there is no wrong answers when it comes to learning about crypto. Crypto is very, very intense. There's a lot of things to know and so little time, and some of those people don't have time to do the research, like the way we do because we're here full time. So we have to always keep in mind and have a perspective that we are also teachers, like we're teaching our community, but also think about the new comers that are coming in. We don't want them to have a bad experience. We want
Exactly.
them to literally ask us questions without like feeling dumb, and I think this is in my community, everybody that knows me, I treat every question as, hey, let's explain it. Like, I'll bring the experts, or if I don't know the answers, I'll see how I could integrate that and make that person understand it. And I go back to basic 101 because it truly is. It's not only for us; it's also for the next wave that's coming. So, I think like the shift is happening already, and I think all of us do a phenomenal job to kind of teach our audience the educational aspect about crypto. So I don't know, like I really think that we are into something way better than before, and now we connect. We could kind of we have the reach to kind of even invite other community members that want to come and teach maybe about nodes or another topic. So I think it's just having the mentality of coming in with an open mind.
And building inclusively as well. Like something you were saying is not making somebody feel that if they don't understand a term or any terminology, that means we need to do a better job at educating and breaking things down and welcoming people in and educating in an inclusive way. And I love that you use the term educating because I've been feeling like we're having a shift, right, away from like traditional influencing, if you will. I think educating and empowering is the new meta moving forward, right? Focusing on empowering the humans and educating, not influencing for some sort of an agenda, but like helping to empower the individual. Like I think that's something I would love to see more of in our space.
I mean, I wish I had AI, ChatGPT when I came in. I wouldn't have asked. I would have been like, hell, screw you guys. Like, I got this. But again, technology is moving so quickly. I mean, I came in 2017 trying to learn, but I really got involved in 2020. But look at the shift from now. Like, I mean, there's no excuses to learning anymore. There's ChatGPT, like literally ask a question and say, hey, break it down like I'm a third grader or whatever. It breaks it down to the T. So to me, it's like people are just being lazy. The people that have been here for a long time, I think there's more of now help And I think like having ChatGPT in that way to help our investors kind of give that information, it's even better. Like there's no excuses, right?
I agree with you. And I hated that when I first came into the space. Do your own research. And I'm like, where do I go?
I'm here
Like,
to
what?
This is me trying to
That's
Good
what I
luck
thought
trying to
I
even
was
look
doing.
that
Can I
up.
ask you a question? I'm like, hey, I'm doing my research here.
I know. Okay, I'm trying to do my research. I was one of those that was taking notes. Like, y'all, when I say I take notes, I take notes. Like, that's no
Oh,
joke.
you're like me.
Green
flag.
Pencil
Yes.
and
Green flag.
paper.
Honey, I will
Notes for days.
highlight. Yes. Yeah. Hi, Gina.
Hi,
Gina,
how's
baby.
everyone doing?
Welcome
are
in,
we,
Gina.
Are we being adults or adulting? Because I'm adulting.
Whatever
we
you
were
want to do.
cooking. We were cooking when you came in.
You were. Well, I just got done work and I need a drink. It was a long day.
Cheers.
Boo,
And
you
happy
do
New
you,
Year.
boo.
Do it.
Yay.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
I'll take a swig with you.
Cheers. Yay.
I have to drive, so I can't drink because I have to drive long distance. So
I'm drinking my
can't
iced
have-
coffee 24 hours a day.
Can you
And I
guys
can
drop
still
in the
sleep.
comments what we're drinking? Are we drinking coffee out there? A little wine? What's going on? A little electrolytes?
If you can
Drop in
guess
the
what I'm
co-
drinking,
here,
you win.
I'll
I need to see it
I'll put
again.
the comments up for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna take a drink break. This drink break is powered by Connect.
Gina
Our,
in the house. Let's go.
So while we are doing that, we're going to go ahead and
break.
say hi to some of our people in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. We have AJ in the house, a very supportive woman in this space. Disay, Bread. We have PT 003 in the chat. Que pasa? We have On-Chain Media, Dr. Kong. We have Preston. Preston is always showing up in all of the lives. We have S, Sky.
Benito.
We have Benito. We have Mel. Nice. Hello, everybody. Bella Spirit.
Oh, shout out to my friend Bella Spirit. Yes, we do need wine. Kid you not, he sent me a couple of bottles to try. And I told him, hey, but I'm going to be honest with you. Like, he's like, bring it, girl. Bring it. I need that honesty. Oh my God, they were so good. I was like, okay, we're on to something here. So I don't know. Like, it's super excited to see like some real stuff happening in Web3, like wine, you know?
Wine, exactly.
Yep. So, Tammy, you're drinking white wine?
Me? No. I actually have my iced coffee. Sorry to disappoint. I could have thrown some Baileys
Mike,
in it though.
this is not a Jack and Coke. Oh, that's what you're
Who
drinking.
thought that was a Jack and Coke?
Okay.
We need
I got it.
we have an eye
Cheers to
doctor
your
out
Jack
there.
and Coke, Mike. Now that makes sense. I was like, wait,
Ooh,
okay.
Tequila.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, I
Mike
got
Mills.
it.
Put in the
Double
comments
shot.
what you guys are drinking.
I see you.
Double
Mike.
shot
I see
espresso,
you.
MCT oil, a little cinnamon, and a little almond milk and oat milk. I got a little
Look at
concoction happening here.
you. You got it going
That's
on,
a nice
girlfriend.
Oh,
concoction.
did you just hear my friend Bella Spirit? He said we could sponsor a wine tasting for everyone to get a couple bottles.
Oh,
Wait.
Shout out
Let's
Bella
do
Spirit.
it.
Yeah.
The soundboard.
I didn't know.
Look, this segment is sponsored by Bella Spirits. Everything goes here.
Wednesday
Let's
nights.
do it.
Oh, I love Wednesday
Let's
night
do it.
wine
Wednesday night?
tasting.
Yes.
We need to
We're
do
on
that.
something here.
Look, there was a thing that in my
are.
town, they used to have this thing that they called Women Working Wednesdays. And they had specials just for the women's wine tasting, food, and everything. And it was always like a happy hour for women after work. It was fun. So we need to do that again.
Absolutely. We got
Bella
to
Spirit,
vent.
hook it up. I'm
But
down.
actually, you guys want to know the truth? What's in here?
yes.
You guys are going to laugh.
Wait,
as you
I
get
think I know.
older-
The AG, the greens. Is it the
No.
greens? No, okay.
So as you get older, you're going to realize how important electrolytes are. So it is water with electrolytes and it keeps you hydrated for 24 hours. So if anybody wants to sponsor me, please. I'm looking for a sponsor for electrolytes. Thank you very
Okay,
We're all
if
about those
anybody-
Shout out
electrolytes.
Element, Liquid
That's
IV.
hilarious.
Yes.
I'm with you
Yes.
on the electrolytes.
All right, let's reach out. If
Absolutely.
anybody has a contact at Liquid IV Element, let's do some outreach to their comms team.
I
I
have
also
Why
love
not?
the IV you like stick in your arm and then they like replenish all of your
Liquid
vitamins
IV,
and
they're-
nutrients.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I don't want
Liquid
the
IV's
powder
a
one.
brand.
It's
Yeah.
I
a
want the one
powder.
where they
Isn't it a
strap
powder?
around me, they bring the nurse, and they bring me back to life. That's
And
the
you'll
one
be
I
like,
want.
That's the
out.
best. I've started
Yeah.
seeing them at conferences. I think Token Dubai. I actually saw like a station for liquid
They
like
did have
IV
it there.
therapy. Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
Let's
That's the
normalize
best
that.
way.
Yeah. Let's
See, this
normalize
is what I
wellness
love
at
ab-
events, please.
I love
It
the
started
show.
in
Like, I'm already
Vegas as,
loving this.
like-
Bella Spirit just said, I'm going to talk to Crypto Social Club and check if we could do this damn thing. Let's
I'm
go.
down.
Wow.
Let's
I will
go.
get the
Where's our
show
airport?
sponsored.
You guys
Guys,
have like
the
the
IV
midday,
things.
the midweek like weekend working strategy. Why don't we make Wednesday the midweek weekend
Hump
with
day.
Bella Spirits?
I'm down.
Hump day with
Yes.
Bella Spirit. That's a great idea, Rachel.
And then we'll
I
get the
love it.
electrolyte sponsor as well, so everyone's hydrated after the wine.
Yes. Now we're
Genius.
talking.
Genius.
Let's do it. I need somebody that knows anybody that works in the watermelon farms or field because I need watermelon
Rocky,
to sponsor
come here.
me.
Yeah.
Don't worry, girl. I live
We'll make it
where I
happen.
live. There's farms, so we could go figure that out. We'll go reach out.
You know
got
what?
that on
I
lock.
forget there's produce down here where I am. I'm gonna go find somebody to sponsor the show. Watermelons, wine and watermelon. Look, watermelon is a natural hydration fruit where you don't need any of the other stuff. Just
And you don't
eat
get
and snack
carbs.
on watermelon, and you're gonna be okay. But on that
I can't
note,
do the texture though. There's something about texture
of the
with that.
watermelon,
But the juice I could probably do. Mm-hmm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
I
It's a
love-
texture
I
thing.
eat watermelon all
I
the
love how
time.
this is
Watermelon
this is
and
like a
blueberries.
wellness stream.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
We went from one. Hey, if I get kicked off, I'll be right back. You guys just stay on and keep on doing your thing.
I'll hold the show down. You know that.
There you go. That's why we got
So-
Gina here.
Okay,
I got
so
you, girl.
we got derailed for a little bit there. So we already talked about we need to talk a little bit more about Connect and what you guys are building, and then also on chain. Empress, oh my gosh, your empire and your page and all of that. And we're going to get to it. And then Tammy's building her threads with finance. And Tammy, I know you have a little bit more of what you're building, and maybe you can drop some gemstones or whatever, or I'm putting her on the spot or kind of pushing her to
Did you say
whatever.
gem cells?
Gemstones. Are you,
Gemstones. I'm
Gemstones.
like, is that the new like?
is it my
stem
accent
cell
again?
Research drop.
Yeah. Is it my accent again? But ladies,
I feel like we're
going
getting
back-
sponsored left and right now.
I
Okay,
know.
I'm loving this show
Drop
now.
in the comments.
Yes.
Are you
Bring
working
all those
with,
sponsors into this stream,
if you have
please.
some, if you're
ACP.
working with anyone that would want to sponsor, work with us, drop in the comments. Let's hear what's going on.
Yes, you know what? We can do mid-show. Ladies, you guys can talk a little bit about what you guys are doing, how people can contact you, sponsorships and stuff like that, and then we can do it again. If anybody does want to come on to the Unscripted show, I will be creating a form, and you will be able to apply through that form, days, times, pre-recorded sessions or whatnot, which I will be dropping that either tonight or tomorrow. And if you do want to sponsor a partner with the show, you will be able to reach out through that form as well. So now I will kick it up to you, Rachel, since you're right above me.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I don't really know where to start. Maybe I'll just go rewind a little bit and start with my introduction. So I'm Rachel. I go by Rachel On Chain. I'm the CEO and founder of On Chain Media. So yeah, I've been building my media company since 2024 on the Base chain. If you guys are, active in the Base community, you've probably seen us. Launched my company at On-Chain Summit in San Francisco 2024, have gotten support from Base, have been highly active in the Base and Coinbase ecosystem. And yeah, we've worked with, I want to say like around 100 plus projects in the Base community and the broader crypto space, helping with storytelling, live streams, shows, spaces. Now we're doing campaigns, and we actually announced live at ETH Denver that we have now kicked off our on-chain media creator program. So we're actually building out incentives for creators. And like we said earlier, we're very passionate about giving opportunities to up-and-coming creators, helping you with the tools that you need to grow your brand, to be connected with clients and sponsors. And yeah, that's something we're kicking off. We have our first creator call this Friday. So if you're in our chat, if you've already applied and you're a part of this, I'm very excited. This is a new chapter for On-Chain Media where it's going just beyond our shows, but now we're starting to, work to uplift the community and incentivize the creators who are showing up. So that's a bit about us. And yeah, we do a lot of shows, and I like to focus on human-centric storytelling. So like we were saying, like always bringing it back to the people, telling their stories. Yeah, that's something I'm very passionate about in this space. Did I miss anything there, Leslie? I think I covered it all.
You covered it all perfectly well, and we're gonna repost with all that info at the end.
Thank you. Thank you. And shout out to Preston and all the people in the comments. Crypto Fam Radio, he's in our program. I want to welcome anybody that's here. If you haven't applied yet, it's actually our pinned tweet at OnChain Media. You guys can see the information and application form there.
Ooh, I'm going to apply.
Let's go. Gina, we'd love to have you.
Yay,
If you're
I
not
love
applying
OnChain
to
Media.
her content creator program, then what the fudge are you doing with your life? Like, what the fudge are you doing with your life?
I want to give you all, like anyone who's showing up, like I seriously think about it every day. Like, how can we incentivize the people who are showing up? And I've seen everybody here does that, right? Y'all do like giveaways. You're always thinking of creative ways to give back to the community. Now, something I want to experiment with is helping people to build up their content creation skills, right? Because I think it's one of the best times ever to be a creator. We have AI tools at our disposal. There's so much information out there for you to build a brand. I think there's never been a better time. So we want to try to help people who are up and coming doing
Well,
that.
I think too, like content creation is very lonely. So like, cause it's you, it's your individual, it's the thing that you do yourself. So when you do it with somebody, especially you're very well connected. Empress, Leslie, all of us girls, we're all very well connected. But if you do it together and you learn from each other, your different things, it's a lot better to where you're not feeling so lonely and self-conscious and double checking and thinking, am I doing this or that? Because you have somebody that's going to be like, oh, you're really good at this, but you could switch this up, things like that. So I think that's going to be a really great platform for people to be able to use in that manner too.
And it's just more fun that way, right? And I
Yeah.
actually, I want to give a shout out. I have my Doge plushie here. Shout out to the Doge community. There is a woman who actually, rest in peace, sadly passed away, Julia Love from that community. And she has a quote that has really stuck with me over the years. And it's, if it's not fun, it's not sustainable. So I encourage all of you, if you're up and coming creators or you have an established brand, make the experience fun. Make showing up to work so much fun. Like, I love building with a community. That to me excites me and is just fun for me. So I feel like whatever that means for you, but I do feel like building as a collective and as a community just ends up being more fun.
And
Yeah,
I
if you
would
want to
say
go
with
far, go
your-
together.
You're the first one that I went into the meeting or whatever you want to call
The
it.
community call, yeah.
The community call was amazing. Everybody was so kind and wanting to help one another. It takes you out of that toxic place that I feel that X can be sometimes. And it kind of makes you a little more present. And
Yeah.
I think it's so wonderful that you always ask, what can we be doing for you? What can I do for you?
That's
And
a
I
tradition.
think and that is like heartfelt. I can tell that it's so genuine. Like the people in this community they're just such good people, and you just feel it. You feel like the energy and you feel the empathy that they have for everybody, but that's led by you, and you do an amazing job with it, Rachel. You really do. And I've told you that you're a natural at it. And it is such an opportunity that you're giving people, and God bless you
And
for
she
that.
also
Seriously.
likes to bring everybody together too.
Oh,
Like,
I
if
love
you-
that. It's in our
Yes.
DNA. We were raised,
Yeah.
so me and Empress talked about this culturally. Like, I feel like how we were raised and brought, like, I come from a big, we're showing the website. I come from a very big Italian family, you guys. So it's in my DNA. I love to celebrate. I love bringing people together, creating memories and good times. Like, I feel like that's what life's about, right? Like making memories and creating fun experiences that we can all share, learn, create value together. Like, that's the only way.
I love that picture of you, Rachel.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't that such a beautiful picture? Okay,
Yeah.
guys,
I
so
love it.
just to
You guys
back
are
it up
making
a
me
little.
blush. I'm matching my pink background over here now.
Yes. So before we continue, I do want to make sure that we show people where they can go and apply, because one thing is verbalizing, and I am a visual learner, and I want to see where I can apply and where everybody else can apply. So here
Great
is
question.
Rachel's website, onchainmedia.org. We'll put it in the comments. So all the information that we're going over today, we will go ahead and put it in the comments. So here you can book a call with Rachel. Rachel, now drive me or navigate me where I would go to apply for your content creator program.
Yeah, so if you actually go to X, it's actually our pin post on X. So you go to X, it's at Onchain Media. And yeah, the website has more information on our services, our shows, our content. But if you go to the pinned post on Onchain Media's account, that's where the information will be.
Okay, so right here where
I can share if it.
Oh wait, I'm sharing. I thought it was sharing the fudge. I literally put like share this screen instead, and it didn't share it. How disrespectful!
It did us dirty.
So disrespectful.
It did me dirty.
Look at this pimple. Do you see this pimple here? It's so disrespectful.
Not anymore.
I'm glad that it switched because I am just feeling so disrespected by my own face today.
Guys, and don't. Oh my God, Gina, I'm gonna zoom in on your pimple here in a second. Okay,
gosh,
so guys,
Gina,
can we actually open up the creator? Can you zoom in on that graphic? Because I just want to shout out our existing creators who are in this program. You guys might recognize a certain PFP there over to the right.
Tammy,
what? And
how did I make it on there
as well?
Well, I want to keep adding to this. It's going to be like a Where's Waldo picture. I just want to add as many amazing creators and individuals to this as possible. You guys might know our friend V Dizzle as well from the V Friends community, always creating and supporting others. But yeah, you guys will see if you open up, if you expand on that post there, the secondary post has the link for the Google form where you guys can apply.
Great.
And yeah, our first campaign, I could tease a little alpha. This week, we're doing a paid campaign with Driven Labo. So you guys know one of our biggest partners. We're the media partner for Driven Labo. They're bringing car culture on chain. So we're starting our first campaign this Friday with them, and very excited. We're going to have our first kickoff call. So all of you here are welcome. I'd love to include anybody that wants to show up. You have an opportunity here.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Rachel. Well deserved. Well earned. We're gonna scream it to the mountaintops. Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
And zoom in on my pimple. You guys can make fun of me. I have a freaking pimple. It's horrible.
Girl, I didn't even notice until you said something.
Gina,
it's on my whole cheek.
So somebody got married in a space. I'm seeing from Bella Spirits.
Gina got married in a space, and all to avoid zombie apocalypse. Oh my God. Did you guys see her Bella Spirits post earlier or comment? They're going to be sponsoring or partnering with Unscripted for Women Working Wednesday. Nobody better take that title. It's going to be Women Working Wednesdays. We're all going to get a cake. I'm speaking for them, right? We're all going to get a bottle or so.
I love this.
I think you meant a palette. I'm sorry. That was a mistake.
And we're going to give.
We're all getting a palette of wine.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Bella Spirits. We appreciate you.
And then we're going to give one to one of our listeners, lady, male, whoever likes wine, right? And then we're going to be sipping and tasting the wine. But Rachel, did we cover everything in regards to Onchain Media, the creator, and then if they want to book a call or any services for you, with you?
Yeah. I would also say I'm very active on my X account at Rachel on Chain. So if you guys aren't following me already, I post regularly about what we're doing. We have shows pretty much every day throughout the week. So you guys, if you follow along with my socials and the Onchain Media account, you'll see what we're doing. And if you are local, if you're in Southern California, we're doing a quarterly event with Stand with Crypto. So Onchain Media is working. If you guys see on my wall here, this is the only other sign I have on my wall aside from Onchain Media. And I do quarterly events with them, and I'm part of the US team helping to put events on for Stand with Crypto. So I think that covers everything.
Thank you, Rachel, for that, guys. like I said earlier, if you're not applying for the creators program or getting in contact with Rachel on Chain, what the fudge are you doing with your life? Up next, we'll go to Gina because she's right next to Rachel, and then Crypto Empress will be after Gina because
I
she's
go
right on
last.
top of
I go
her, and then
last.
we'll go to Tammy. So okay, so no, Crypto Empress says she wants to go last, and she'll go last. Gina, baby,
Okay, so what am I doing? Just telling about myself? Is that what we're doing
Of
here?
course.
yes,
Okay,
and about
so
what we're
hi.
building, and then how
you're
we can
building.
support you and where we need to go. Like if we need to go and help you with something, like
Okay. Well, so hi, I'm Gina. I am a real life degenerate. I live in Las Vegas. I've been crypto for a very long time. When I first got in the space, I felt like there was so much learning. Actually, I had a bit of a different experience. I felt like they were like, okay, download this wallet and you do this and then you need to do that. And I'm like, I just want the freaking keys to the car. I don't want to know how it's made. I'm not a car girl, you know? So I felt like I came in the part where you had to learn so much. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. It was not the easiest. I do know what you're talking about, Tammy, when you're like, what does it mean to do your own research? Like, I don't even know what that means. So we are getting there, which is great. I am an affiliate with BC Games. They're an online casino. They're amazing. Check them out. If you want to work with me, you can just message me directly. And yeah, I really don't have anything that I'm building per se. I just like to be a community supporter. I'm not sure. I just don't know that I really want to build a crypto product, if that makes sense. I think I'm really good at amplifying other people. I'm a connector, but I don't want that obligation. So, cheers to that. But I'm going to support all of my girls' stuff because they are crushing it and I want to hype them up.
We love you, Gina.
I love you guys. So I hope that makes sense. I did the live streaming. I don't want to live stream anymore. I want to come on Leslie's and hype her up and support all my girls and my guys too. We have a lot of great guys in the space that come and support, and you know, building, it's not easy. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work. I know what goes into it. I've done my own podcast. I did a lot of stuff years ago, and I'm just not at the point in my life where I want to do that. If that makes sense.
It
Hope
absolutely
that
does.
helps. Nice to meet you guys.
Let's go.
I love it.
I love you, Gina, even though sometimes you get mad at me.
Yeah, okay. Empress just does not know how to act.
No, we don't have to. We don't have to talk
Here we
about
go.
that. But I still
calling
love
cap.
you. I still love you.
You can't not love me, Empress. That would be illegal in all 50 states.
Absolutely. That's absolutely right.
I love it.
oh my goodness gracious. Okay, up next, Tammy Boo.
Yes. Nice to meet everyone. Even though I'm watching this chat and I'm loving everybody that's coming here. Our base boo just made his way in here. I saw
Base
on-chain media
boo.
in the house too, which
The
I
chat
love.
is lit.
So
The chat is lit.
you what?
You know
The
what? I
chat
think
is lit.
the chat, anytime that we put the chat up here, they don't know how to act. They go crazy. They go lit. It's like they love it.
I love it though. I love it. But hey, Callie.
Shout out Callie.
So if people are just joining, I said in the beginning when we first started this that it was the live stream that you had with Crypto Empress that I really felt I had an epiphany that look, this is my give back. I can actually teach financial literacy. So many of you may already know this, but I spent over 20 years in the banking industry and came into crypto in 2019. And it was quite the transition for me to go from something that I had always been taught was just negative and bad and a scam into really truly believing in blockchain and believing in crypto. And I had to kind of navigate my way through, as we discussed in the beginning, because I didn't understand the whole do your own research, because I was trying to do my own research, but I didn't know where to research. Because I promise you, even when you tried to search it on the web, you would find just negative things, if there was anything at all. So I kind of had to navigate my way through. I have had some people that I have been friends with since I came into this space that I am forever grateful for. You guys know Jess being one of them. She has taught me so much over the years, but I decided to truly give back. And I thought, well, how can I do that? It's through financial literacy, because I really feel it's needed in this space. And I have been putting out threads. I wanted to cover the basics first, things that they don't teach you. They don't teach you these things in school. I used to teach financial literacy in schools when I was still with the credit union, right before I left the industry. And it's something I thoroughly enjoyed. And to have people reach out that I've helped, that is all the reward I need. And I've always said, if I can help one person, that will be enough for me. If it helps someone, and to see that happening just makes my heart just full. So with
I've
my
seen you help every
threads,
single person here. Just a heads up. So
oh,
you've
thank you.
yeah.
She
Thank
really
you.
has.
Yeah, I love you guys. I
the
really, really do. I
4x
really
the
appreciate
4x
that.
goal.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I like to be positive too, and try and spread positivity and even management knowledge, because I was in management for a very, very long time. I still feel like I'm in that. But I've decided to my husband actually kind of challenged me a little bit and asked me to put some prompts into Chat GPT. And man, that thing said, "Hey, are you ready?" And it started giving me other ideas that I'm like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't have even thought about this, branching out, starting to archive my threads that I've done, to start really doing more focused training, or not training, I shouldn't say, education on certain things. So I've covered the basics. Now I kind of want to branch into more specific branding of things, and really diving in to teach people the knowledge, and to maybe help them navigate. And I named it the bridge because I wanted to bridge that gap between TradFi world and DeFi world. And I feel like I can cover
That
both
is
of
so
those.
freaking cute.
Oh,
I love that. The
thank
bridge.
you. Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
creative.
It's something that I felt that was a good term for it, because I will eventually, make that move over into DeFi to kind of teach some of the basics on that as well that I learned early
Oh,
on.
we need you. We need you in this space, Tammy. Like
I
there's so many
I
DeFi projects I've seen where it's so technically complex. We need to distill and help make it a more like palatable breakdown of things. Yeah.
And that's what I like to do. I always say make it more digestible, because I don't like
In
when I hear
layman's
people say,
terms,
yes, and I hate when
it's
I
basically a nice way of saying you're a fucking idiot, but we're going to make it very, very
that's how I
dumb for
feel it.
you in
That's how I
layman's
feel it.
terms.
Yes, and I feel like it
I'm
is when people
kidding.
say
I'm
dumb it
kidding. I'm
down.
kidding.
I'm like,
I'm
I don't
kidding.
like that term. So I like make it more digestible for people. That's what
Yeah.
I'm hoping. Take a complex finance scares people, money scares people, and it's sad. It's just because they've just never been taught how it actually works for them, and to make it work for them. It's not a scary thing. Clarity brings, and I end all of my threads with that. Quiet, quiet clarity is needed. So it's something that people can kind of learn in their own time. And I want to kind of collectively put that all together in articles so that people can, reference back to it. But I'm going to build more of like a curriculum, and start to do more of like branded series on things like, maybe call it Macro Mondays, or, whatever it may be, to kind of give it more of I'm all about structure. So I want to give it a more structured feel, so that people can refer back to it, because I think it would be a pain to have to go through all my threads. So, but hopefully I'm helping people. We'll see where it goes from there. I mean, hey, I don't even know who would sponsor a TradFi into DeFi person, but we shall see where this
We
takes
got you.
me.
I think we all of us collectively, like, I would love nothing more than to see you just like continue in your content creation arc, because like you have a background in hosting and doing these amazing shows. Crypto and Coffee. Does anybody remember Crypto and Coffee in the comments?
Oh,
Like
I loved Crypto and
Tammy was a
Coffee.
part
Yes.
of this. Like I remember when I first started out, I was like, they're so cool. Like I want to do stuff like this someday. And I just started out, and I remember you and Jess were like really at the front lines. Like this was a big show back in the day. It was like one of the core spaces. So you were a part of
Thank
that.
you.
Like not only a part of that, you were one of the hosts.
I was her co-host, and honestly, Jess really she was amazing, and she always had somebody on in the very beginning for the first half an hour, 45 minutes, and all through the week I'm like gathering notes of what happened throughout the week so we could discuss it. But boy, she did not let anybody get out of line, man. People would start to get a little out of line. She'd be like, "Nope, you're out." So she kept a very nice space. We had fun. And man, she's an OG. Jess is hella smart. So to learn from her and to be honored to be her co-host was such a privilege. So I appreciate that. I really enjoyed it, but maybe I'll make some videos too. Maybe that's good to kind of spread knowledge that way as well. So I'm branching
Absolutely.
out. I'm branching
I
out.
would love
So,
to see that because I just know how to spend. Spend. You know, I'm just kidding.
and I can
no.
help
Say,
you
what's the
feel
ticker?
better about that.
Yeah.
So yes, I know. And I mean, it's scary times for people just
Yes.
looking at the economy and what people have had happen with credit cards. And I did a whole series on credit cards, and that seemed to really resonate and help people. So it's all the little things they don't teach you that they want you not to understand. And that's what I want to give to people so that they can take the power back. Because
And if I could
man,
just
Amen.
add something to that, Tammy, you're absolutely right. Like going to school, they don't really teach you about like, the credit card. Like, oh
don't.
yeah, it's good to get a credit card so you could build that credit card score, but like people don't really realize like how to use one. Like,
yes.
going to college, I was just racking and I was like, dude, am I really like saving? Like I would just pay it off. My dad's like, credit cards they're not, and if it wasn't for my dad always giving me like the lecture,
My dad did the same.
I just feel like a lot of us or a lot of people are in debt with credit cards because they just don't know how, or it probably just became overwhelming where they're just spending so much money. Like, what are we doing? Look at the economy, right? And now that we have options, and this is what I love about crypto, that you're getting options to get more money for the money that you're actually working for, like APY, like let's talk about the banking system. Like literally, I have money there. I get pennies. Like that's not going to help
We need Tammy's brain in this space. I feel like for the core financial literacy education.
Yes,
I've covered that too, seriously, because that I am a big fan of credit unions over banks, because banks use you to make money for their shareholders, their stockholders, where a credit union is completely member focused and they really want to help people. That is what I loved about being on that side of things. And like you talked about the credit cards, we were having some financial spaces. Gosh, this has been now a few years ago, but I had somebody come up and ask me that, like, what is an APY? And I remember somebody kind of being like, oh, you don't know what that is? And to me, that wasn't a dumb question, because that's something that people need to understand. What is that? What does that stand for? And, we think about college. What's the first thing they hand you when you go to college? Oh, you need this credit card. So to me, you are spot on with that. And I think it's just teaching people ways to kind of back out of that debt. I think so many people supplemented their income with their credit cards because they had no other choice over the last few years. So I think it's digging out of that hole, and hopefully something will be done with the greed in the credit card industry. Because the interest rates makes me sick. So
I have a question for you, Tammy. Sorry for all conspiracy theorists out there. This question might excite people. Do you think it's by design that systemically our education systems do not educate on how to do your
1000%.
taxes, like proper finance? We know when Christopher Columbus came to the America, like doing our taxes. Why are we not
clock that, honey? Yes, that is exactly why.
Amen.
Yes.
And if
Amen.
I could
Okay.
tell you anything, I just wrote about this. Like, I don't even remember where I did it, but yeah, there is. I grew up in LA, you know, so our LAUSD district sucked. Okay, like we were so overpopulated that we had bungalows in the, you know, in the yard, and those were the extra classes. But I just feel like people were just passing to pass, even if you didn't know the concept. You're like, huh, it's okay, you'll figure it out in life, right? And I do feel like you know, that kind, like our kind of where we were raised, I guess it's like they want people to keep working forever for the rest of their
Yes.
lives, right? So I think it is true, Rachel, when you're talking about that, like they do want to create that, because guess what, who else is going to do it, kind of
Yeah.
ordeal. And I remember this leadership person that comes and talks about careers and stuff, and literally this person came to our classroom and said, well, most of you guys are not going to college. And we're like looking at him like, is this supposed to be career day? Like, you're supposed to encourage us to go to college. And the
Wow.
way he came, I think it really helped us though, because my class had the highest, you know, ratings for like people graduating for a bachelor's degree, as or even a community college, but an associate. But a lot of people went and got their masters, and we kind of proved that guy wrong. Like, you know, I
Let's
wanted to
go.
do
I
something
love
with like,
it.
Good for
we're gonna be
you.
boss people, you know, and we became entrepreneurs. Most of us owned a lot of businesses. We, you know, some of my friends do real estate and they have their empire now. So it's just crazy how, yes, the environment that you go to education has changed. And when I went to college, it was a different thing. I had to learn everything again, because what I learned in high school was not what I needed. It was like so behind, so behind.
Yeah. And I think nowadays we're in a world where information is spread very quickly. I think media, I think video, I think content is going to be where a lot of people go to learn and consume information. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I feel like there's so many resources and information out there now on the internet, like doing more educational content. By the way, people were dropping the number of viewers on our
Hey,
live
are we
stream.
almost
Wait,
at 1,000?
I thought they were dropping their credit scores. While we were talking about someone's like 880. I was like, damn, the wine company.
Yeah.
They
There
got a
you
good
go.
credit score.
I love it.
Wait, can we are we up to 1K viewers now?
We
Almost.
are about 918, because Gina's saying too that she's not going to come back until we hit 1,000. Guys, do you guys not want Gina to come back? Oh, Bella Spirit saying 930.
Bella Spirits is dropping their credit score.
950.
Oh,
I
it
feel
is
like we're in an
930.
option now.
930 views.
That's
Let's
amazing.
get it to
Yeah,
1,000. Retweet the damn room. Let's go, guys. We can
Let's
do
go.
this.
You
Put
guys
it in
are
the
awesome.
chat. Remind them again that they need to come in here. Like, what the fudge are they doing with your life? If you're out there and you're not here supporting us, at least for 2 seconds, what the fudge are you doing with your life? Because I already know that you're not doing anything. You're probably sitting on your bed, eating chips, drinking a Coke, and not in here. I'm kidding, guys.
You could be
dare
eating
them.
chips, drinking. You could be watching our stream while doing all those things too.
That's right. That's so
And we
easy.
want
And
Gina
drinking
to
your
come back. She already
electrolytes,
said 1K. She said
your Bella
1K. She
Spirits.
will come back.
Yes.
Bring the whole community, Bella Spirit. Go, go, go. Let's do it. I believe in you.
Bella's been
I
a
love
big
it.
supporter today.
Oh, I love him.
I want to try have you guys tried Bella Spirits?
I have. I just
I
told
need to go
you.
and follow them. Are you kidding
Yes.
me?
I'm
Go
just gonna.
follow them.
I love the energy. I love the supportive energy.
Yes. I'm gonna find them right
I've
now.
known him since I started crypto. Like he's been like, I always call him, hey brother, what's up? Like,
We are so close.
I also has a vineyard, so we could do a road trip. So we'll talk to him about it. But he's always like, hey, come down, bring the girls.
Why don't we take On-Chain Media and
Hard.
Unscripted on the road
Let's
and
do it.
go like
Roadshow.
podcasting roadshow, and then we
I'm
can
down.
go and have some happy spirits. I actually have an idea.
Let's
just
hear
wanna
it. And we
be-
also, by the way, we're planning an IRL event for May. I think Tammy's coming out in May. I want to invite you all. May, end of May, Bitcoin International Global Pizza Day. We're doing an event.
I
Love
got
that.
invited to take Unscripted on the road to Las Vegas.
Ooh.
And I have this amazing idea. I kind of already told wait, did I freeze?
No.
You're
No,
still
you're not
there. You're
frozen.
still, you're live.
Wait, what happened? Oh my God, did my eyes freeze? Okay, so I got invited to take Unscripted on the road. First stop would be Las Vegas, and it's like in a cool destination, and I think that would be so great. And girls, I will be reaching out to like partners, sponsors, and stuff like that, and maybe we can also on Chain Media be a media company.
I'm there.
While I'm doing the show and do an event and something and create content. So I need to reach back out to this person, and then they did say that they have some friends where they have this huge location that they could reach out for us to utilize it and then record content 4 to 5 hours, and then maybe create like a little pop-up crypto event too. So I'll
That
reach
would be
out
so fun.
if we can solidify that, and then girls, road trip. It would be nice, right? If we can take the show on the road, like not the months are going by super fast, but I would probably say every other month.
I'm down. Like, honestly, Leslie, whatever you want to do, just like consider me there.
We're like the ride or dies. We're like, you just tell us where
Tell
to
me
be.
where I need to be.
I mean, Leslie, do you not know who I am? Like my real life? Like the way I am, how I operate. I'm like last minute kind of girl. Like, I mean, I don't have kids. So I always like when somebody tells me, hey, do you want to do something? I'm like, well, let me check if I have. Oh, let's go. Like I'm the first one out.
Gotta get
like
the fur babies taken care of. That's
exactly. If I do travel, but I just came back from Nice, France in December, and we literally booked the day before Christmas, and it was the best less than 24 hours stress. But I'm like, oh my God, okay, we're going. It was so exciting. But I'm like the last minute girl, so count me in. I love just being the passenger.
Passenger
I love
princess.
it. Okay. Before we continue the conversation, because we were getting into a really good conversation, Daisy, I didn't forget, girl.
Ooh,
I know you wanted to go last. I did
Everybody
not
read
the best for last.
Who is Crypto Empress? No clue. I'm just kidding.
So for my people that don't know who Crypto Empress is, or if you're just tuning in, because we're also showing it on LinkedIn and other platforms up there. LinkedIn, I just started, so I'm kind of excited about growing the platform over there as well. But Crypto Empress, tell them a little bit about yourself and your empire that you are building.
Absolutely. So I come from a retail, like my whole life I've worked in retail and customer service. And I think like having that under my belt has really made me a successful person, as simple as those qualities, I think having a way to talk to people goes a long way. Not everybody could do a skill like that, believe it or not. Some people just can't connect with other people. And I think for me, just learning about people and being in the educational industry too as well. After retail, I graduated. I ended up opening some franchises for to tutor kids from K to 12. And I guess like for me, after I started like getting more involved in crypto, I really believe that I was onto something to teaching people and breaking down information that people were gravitating towards it. So for me, I just fell in love with that educational aspect. I do a lot of marketing when it comes to different projects. I've been involved in so many. But I feel like the secret for any success is like literally showing up every day and working with the damn community. Like, I don't even know how to say this, but it's not hard to just be there, give good advice and good feedback. And see how a community could actually grow together. And I'm all about building that foundation and working our way up. And then when I got started in crypto, I started Boss Girls too as well. Boss Girls was that exact thing that we're doing now, but we wanted to do our own spaces. We were in a very male dominant place at Web3 at the beginning. So I just wanted to recruit as many people as possible just to do our little AMAs. And I didn't even think that there was going to be we're going to get a lot of people. It started with 5 people, then it started with 10, and then it started like growing. And I was like, wow, okay, I'm into something. Like people, there's girls here, but they're not showing their face. They're hiding behind the PFP, you know? And I just really thought that for me, that was more important, connecting with people that were my like-minded people like me, and also that wanted to make change. Okay. Like, again, I always go to Wendy O. She inspired me. I love her edginess and how real she is. And I think after that, I just really, really love that, she was just genuine. And I'm like, I just want to be the same person, but still keep to myself, like keep roots. I'm not a famous person. I'm not anything else. I just love building in Web3 and supporting all my girls and kind of giving feedback when it's needed or when people ask me. I'm a little harsh sometimes, but if you want real advice, that's what I do. Like, I love to tell you and what are you doing wrong, or what could be improved. And there is some people that don't like that. That's why I'm like, I'm never giving my opinion ever again unless you ask for it. But I think, like, if you want to grow in this space, you have to have an open mind. We're not perfect. We all here
Speak
to
for
make money.
yourself. We are all perfect. How dare you say that, Empress?
Well, meaning I don't know it all, so I have to do a lot of research.
We know it all. We know it all. We're perfect. What are you talking about?
So, literally, it's just my website's a representation of what I have built, and also, again, I do have. I like to meet with any projects that I'm going to be working with. I really like to see like the old school face to face. Okay, let me talk to me. Tell me about your project, because I could call bullshit too. Like, I know when somebody tells me, "Oh, this is going to be the next thing," and I'm like,
trust me, bro. Trust me.
How many times have I heard that? Oof, so many. Like, I could kind of identify the the BS, or who's actually building. So get in contact with cryptoempressx.com. Literally, it's just a representation of my work, who I am, and you could just send me an email, or literally just tag or follow connect and just speak to LFG. He does pretty much all the inquiries and stuff, so I could do what I love to do. It is creating stuff and doing memes and connecting with friends and the people in the community. Like, I think that's a big part that's moving. Like, as a whatever KOL you want to call it, or I don't know. I just call myself as a girl that loves crypto. Actually, I love to connect back with my community. Like, Mondays, I do Mondays check-ins to check out all my subscribers are doing. I already have over 100 plus subscribers, and to me, that's a win. That's a huge win for me, because 103 people believe in me. So every Monday, that's my job. I want to see how you guys are doing. We do motivational speeches. We talk about everything in life. It doesn't have to be about crypto.
Very
we have
incredible.
to reset. And that's pretty much the foundation of Crypto Empress. She's a hustler, man. I love hustling. Like, I love working. I love building with people. But I feel like once we build together, we will be to the top. And then guess what? We're going to be eating in the same table. I always say this. Like, I want to see everybody eating in the same table and looking back and like, girls, we did it. Holy shit. We're leaving something behind, and I think crypto will be that.
Wow. Mic drop.
Yes, no kidding, man. Like, I am glad you went last, because I would not want to go after that. That's all I'm saying.
All of that.
Dude, I could cry. I get emotional because people don't really realize it's a lot of work. Like, there's some people that get shortcuts here in Web3. Let's just say that I want to say all of the girls here, we haven't got any shortcuts. We had to work our asses to get to where we're at. And there has been tears that nobody talks about, because obviously nobody wants to see an ugly girl crying on the page. And I'm an ugly crier.
I see no ugly girls here, but you're all
no, ugly crying. I'm an ugly crier. No, let me
I'm an ugly crier too. I get it.
You could
No,
not
I
ugly
am.
cry. You
I
could
am.
not ugly cry.
Oh,
But I do
trust
think
me, I
that us girls had more obstacles than most people coming into the space. When we came into the space, it was not very welcoming at all.
I've been called all the
No.
names in the book. So to me, it's like,
Yeah.
that doesn't even hurt me. When somebody tries to just put like a little dab at me or stab, I'm just like, bro, I heard that before. Great.
Thank you.
Well,
Is that
I
all you
sleep
have?
really good at
You're
night.
like, is that all you got?
They're
Come at me
fanboying,
better.
fangirling a little
I'm
bit.
like,
You know what I mean?
I go to sleep like I sleep like a baby. So I know that I sleep with a good conscience. I
Right.
have dignity, and I do everything with the like literally. I have my
Integrity.
heart in my sleeve. So I don't care whatever people think of me. I don't give a shit. I
And
am
we're
gonna
not
keep it
going anywhere,
100.
motherfuckers. We're
That's
not
right. Get
going
used to us.
anywhere.
We're not
We
going.
hit 1K viewers. Thank you, because I was gonna have to cut it off or delete my page. And like, thanks for not
She's
making
going
me
off the
delete my
grid if we
page.
didn't get to say.
I love
Because
it.
I would
I'm
have
tired of you
freaking had
guys.
Leslie stay here for like 5 hours. So thanks. It was like, I don't know however many minutes, but it was minutes. So thank you
I love
guys.
that.
Thank you,
I love
Rachel,
that.
because Rachel had my back and she's counting like, let's go, let's go.
I
did
watch
do
the
it.
comments. I pay attention in there, you guys, because I'm just grateful for all of you that are taking time out of your day to be here. Over 1,000 people supporting us here today, and that means a lot.
Mwah.
And
Sometimes
literally,
I feel like
you know, the people that are literally here, they're builders like us. They're grinding.
creators.
They're doing their empire
Day
as we
in,
speak.
day
And
out.
to me, that makes me so happy because we need more people. We need more people to grow. I need more women instead of getting the cattiness. Why don't we all work together to make something amazing happen? You know, like
Agreed.
leave a legacy that people are gonna turn around and be like, "Damn, you were the part of." Yes, I was.
That
you know?
was me. Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think I heard Rachel say it. It's huge. It's integrity. And I believe all you ladies, seriously, I have never once, and obviously Crypto Empress, I followed you for a very long time. Like from when I probably first came into the space. So it's been a minute. I remember when you followed me back, I was like, oh, she followed me back. But I love the content you put out because you like to be funny, you like to be inclusive. I've never heard you once be negative towards
Nope.
somebody. You handle everything with grace, integrity, and that is what I gravitate towards. Rachel, you're the same way. Gina, Leslie.
I'm not
I
sure
don't
who
And it's
you're talking
authentic.
about, but
it,
I'm a fucking psycho, and so are the
well,
rest of these girls here. Like,
I have a
I feel like
side. I have
you're
a
not
side.
getting their crash out
Girl,
content.
I have a side
Well,
too. Don't get me wrong. Don't
Because
mess
these
with the good
us
side of
bitches
me.
crash the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie.
And I don't know how many
But-
times I have to say these hands are rated E for everyone.
That
Anyone can
crack-
catch them at any time. But
We have
I
some
don't-
like y'all
But
are
we are
comedians,
great
and
girls. We're a
Empress
great
cracks
group.
me
You're
up.
right.
Like
You're
no
right. I'm
joke. If
just
you follow
trolling
her
a little.
tweet, she is funny.
Oh,
Turn
it's the
you guys
best.
crack me up.
Well,
But you know
Get me
what okay, so can I
get
tell you guys
funnier.
funnier? Do you know that some of the funniest people have gone through a lot of obstacles, a lot of pain, a lot of
Right.
emotional and
facts.
mental, and and they choose to look at life and be like, you know what, I have one more day, and then try to find joy through that pain,
Humor.
through that agony, whatever. Yes, humor. And sometimes that's good, but check on your friends and things like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Nice guy.
Why do you guys think that in this space too, a lot of the
Productivity.
times it's so difficult to find, women? Okay, because the silent part of it is that we often complain, okay, women are not supportive, women are not showing up, women, etc. And then sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And why do you guys think that that's difficult when women that want to say they're supportive but don't, and then the cattiness and then this and that starts? I have seen negative comments.
I would like to take that first, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think
Brenda!
that
Sorry.
when we all very first got into the space, it was very much like that. And I don't think that it's like that anymore to talk about, right? There's still, of course, the outliers that are pretty bratty, but my experience now is very different from when it came into the space. When I came into the space, like it was like, oh my God, women, we hate them. Or it was like, oh, Gina, can you come to the space because we're doing Women Wednesday? And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, is that the only value that you see us women here? Is like, you need us to like fill some like DEI hire? Like, I don't need to come on a
That part.
space because I'm a woman on Wednesday. Like, I'm a woman
Having
every
more
friggin' day.
merit-based
And if you
choices, yeah.
only think of us at that time, and I think that's how it was. And I think maybe it felt catty because it felt like we needed to be placed somewhere. But I will say, like, a lot of the new content creators, because we're OG content creators, OG crypto girls, whatever, are really awesome. So I don't have that cattiness experience. I also think I removed it from myself, right? Because I got away from that insecurity of like, I am here. And regardless what I am, like I'm here. I don't need to go on your space. I can open my own. Right. So I think we kind of have put in our own place into the crypto ecosystem, into to where like we don't really need that. How do you girls feel about that?
I feel the same
Ooh,
way.
go ahead.
Sorry, Rachel. Go ahead.
Sorry, you go first. You go first.
I was just going to say, I don't ever like subscribe to the whole mean girls mentality. Like that is just not my jam. It's never been my jam. I feel like we should support each other. And when I see that shit, like I have to move as far away from it as possible. But if I do have to throw hands, I'll throw hands, especially if people come for my people. You can say anything you want to me. It doesn't really affect me. But when it comes to my girls or people that I love and support, I don't like that. So I
like
believe that the
we're
sun.
setting the example, right? So like it's like
Yes.
we don't, that's gone, right? Because like we are the bitches, right? We are the bitches.
And I don't need like I've never understood it. And listen, the sun is big
so
enough to
old and
shine on
tired.
everybody. So like I get that your lane sucks, but please stay in it. Like I can't deal with that. I just can't. So
I would also say that a lot of us are building empires, we're building our companies, we're building our brands. I think if we stay focused on doing the work, also it takes nothing to be kind to others. It takes nothing to treat others. We learned this in kindergarten, right? Be respectful, treat others how you want to be treated. I think those are things that often get forgotten. And there's a lot of doomerism and doom and gloom out there in the world. I challenge you, if you're watching, go the opposite of that direction. Be the light in someone's day. You actually do not know what somebody is going through, what internal battles they're struggling with to show up. You have no idea. So a kind word, you might actually save someone's life. They might need to hear it on that day. Like I don't know. I just think it doesn't take much for us to be kind and be respectful of others. And if you're focused on building a company, creating a legacy, building your empire, nobody's got time for that stuff. Like it's like, yeah. So anyway, that's my advice. It's be a light, and stay focused on your mission. It's so easy to get distracted and pulled into these little rabbit holes. Just stay on track, you guys.
And I think you're right too with saying be the light, because light will expose people's dark side and they don't like that. So I think people get envious, but sometimes they just let that jealousy take them over. And it's sad to see, because I feel that people really should just be able to be supportive of one another. I don't understand not being that way. Like there's enough for everybody to shine. So yeah, I don't know. I see it. The space can be very toxic, and I'm from, and not just women, but men. I mean, everybody in the space. You'll see it.
I just don't okay, I'm drinking, but like I don't feel the space is as toxic as it was. Like I feel like it was toxic, but for me, and you, like, when do we really have toxic stuff? Like we just don't have time for that. So
No,
like,
I think it doesn't feel toxic or doesn't seem toxic is because we're not on that side of toxicity. That's
right. Like,
your vibe
sorry,
attracts your tribe.
But
I never have toxic times in crypto anymore.
Yeah, no, but I was around a lot of toxicity, you know, and the toxicity
in the beginning,
still
it was hard.
exists. We're just not around it, or we're not allowing ourselves to be around it.
And you know the signs now, you know what to avoid. Because we if you've been in the space for multiple cycles, you're like, okay, I know what that is. I know what that is. I'm going the other way. But maybe in the beginning, you just didn't have the exposure to know what to look out
Rachel,
for.
what do you think, like, the best advice for somebody that's newer that is feeling that way? Because we know it's around, right? But like I said, I'm not going to subscribe to something that's not relevant to our lives anymore. But if you're new and you're feeling that way, what would you?
I have good advice. So my advice to you would be follow your intuition. And something, again, I was talking to my little brother about life and values and everything. Stick to your values and stick to your intuition. If you do that, you have nothing to worry about. That's my advice. Stick to your values, trust your intuition, follow your gut.
Because how many times have we had that intuition, Rachel, and we don't follow it, we don't listen to
Every
it, and then we're
time.
back in this freaking cycle of shit. Why am I here? Why didn't I learn my lesson? Because your engine went off, but you didn't pay attention. Because I am a big believer that the same type of people are going to come into your life over and over again until you learn to recognize it and not allow it, or until to see if you have learned your lesson before you move into your big blessing. Because when you are going to propel yourself, when you are going to move to another different level of elevation, there are going to be many people or certain people that are not going to be able to fit into that door and be able to go into that door with you
to that.
and through you. And sometimes we don't realize that, we want certain people in our lives, and we're like, at that moment, we're not able to see what they bring or what they don't bring to us. And one of the things that I have learned the last few years is that when you are a giver and you're paired up with a taker, you're always going to give, and the taker is always going to take. And sometimes you don't realize that, right? And in that moment, you're like, oh my God, this is a perfect dynamic, or this is meant to be, or whatnot. And you
All
are
right,
going
this
to
is cute as hell.
overextend.
This just popped up on my phone.
Wait, don't
And-
interrupt, because I lose
right.
my freaking, see?
That's all right,
I
fine.
don't
But
even know
look,
what the fudge I was saying. That's cute.
that was 2022
She has
at NYC NFT.
Shut
It just
up.
popped up on my phone. Okay, I'll shut up. That's
Well, I don't
crazy,
even
though.
remember what I was on a roll. When I'm on a roll, you can't interrupt me, because then I forget. Tammy,
You
what
were
was
talking
I?
about the
You-
past couple years.
We're talking
and
about,
Yeah.
how, obviously being surrounded, you're a giver and there are takers that continue to
Oh,
take.
yes. And one of the things that I've learned too is that, look, when you're in that type of situation and you finally wake up and you're like, I am done, what's going to happen? At that moment, when you stop giving, that's when you are going to truly learn your value for those people, because they will discard you so easily. Like whatever you did meant absolutely nothing. And one of the things that I've learned, going on my journey by myself, is that you learn the value of yourself, the value of self-respecting, and you learn who are the people that are truly around you, because they support you, because they really want to see you succeed, because they really care for you, because they really are your friends. And there's no hidden agenda, and they don't want you, because you can serve a purpose for them in whatever shape, form it is. And when you stop serving a purpose for people, that's when they are going to discard you so quick. And this is where I go back to, the same type of people are going to go over or come into your life over and over until you are able to discern that type of people and stop yourself right at the beginning. So when
That
you're
part.
going higher and higher, they're not coming with you.
Oh my God. Another mic drop. I don't know.
That is a mic drop.
All that. But it's all the women here. So like, I have no doubt that each and every one of you, like, we are all here for each other. No, like somebody used the term ride or die. It's like, if we have something happening, we are there to relentlessly support each other. And those are the people I want to give my time, my energy, my love, right? Because it's like, I know you all reciprocate that and give that back. And I think it's important to find those people that amplify, right? That amplify, that support without a hidden agenda or something they're trying to get from you. And you'll see that a lot in this space, you guys, definitely.
And
there's a lot of users in this space. There's a lot of users where it's like, they're going to bring you in. They're going to make you feel welcome. They're going to make you feel loved. They're going to make you feel appreciated. And then the minute that they get something from you, you will see them elevating at your expense. And then you're like, what the fudge just happened?
Yeah.
And when you finally realize and start discerning these things, you're like, you know what? Let me take a step back, because what am I truly building here? I'm building for myself. I'm building a brand. And then I want to bring these type of people with me, and vice versa. And you give back to the people that give. Now, let me tell you, what was it? I would say towards the last quarter of last year, I was completely down in the slumps, emotionally, mentally, financially, in every way. If it weren't for Tammy being there, if it weren't for Empress, for Gina, And then you coming on, Rachel, recently, it would have been very difficult to pick myself up by myself. And these are the things that sometimes we don't truly value or appreciate. And I kind of had a wake up call recently, and I said, you know what? I have to remember where I was, who helped me during that time. And there was a point where I was going through a really, really rough patch. And then out of nowhere, Empress calls me and she was like, hey, Les, X, Y, and Z, I'm going to help you. And she helped bring in deals. Those are the type of friends that you want to be around. Tammy, she picks up every single one of my calls. And there were times where I was coming out of the hospital and I was coming out of, with my mom when she got her cancer back and things like that. And I couldn't even breathe. I was suffocating and I couldn't even, it's like those type of calls where you're calling somebody and you can't even get a word out. You're hyperventilating. And Tammy was that for me. There's times where Gina, I was having mental breakdowns too. And Gina was always so patient. She's still rough, right? But she was patient, and I know that there was times that Gina wanted to tell me, bitch, no, sorry, I'm not going to say bad words, but she was like, biatch, snap out of it. But she's the type that she would ask me a lot of questions and be like, nope, this or that. But she also let me coast. And then once I kind of learned it and things like that, she's okay, you got it out of your system because I want to tell you like this. And Gina also helped me at a point where I was going through a rough patch and, we started working together. Of course, I'm taking a different course, but this is like the type of people that I'm saying that we sometimes have around. We don't appreciate them. We don't value them because we want to go with a different type of crew or crowd that think that.
I don't feel unappreciative. I don't feel.
No, I'm saying sometimes we do.
I don't think that you've ever been unappreciative of me.
No.
I think that maybe you feel like you didn't express things, but I know you appreciate me, and I know all the girls here know that we're all like that. We have a sisterhood. But it's like it's a sisterhood of where you don't need to say it, we know it, and we love each other for who we all are, and thankful that we have each other. But we don't feel that way.
And I just want to add one more thing, Leslie. Like
Bye, AJ. We love you, AJ.
It's all about the frequency, right? Like again, I think like for a lot of people don't really know my backstory, but I've been through hell and back, and put it like this: like everything you were describing about the negativity, the selfish, the women, that literally still continues to be something, but I just choose not to even like I would always say something just polite, and if I see it's going somewhere, I'm just like, cut it. I don't have time for this shit. Like, I'm sorry, that's not
you
what
handle yourself with grace and professional.
Always.
We are professionals in this space, right?
Yes.
Like some of us are running companies, and I think it's very important to separate your emotional like impulses or responses and handle things with grace and professionalism. And also, it's okay to take a beat if something's getting you heated. Take a step back, like assess it very logically and not in a reactive state. And I think as professionals in the space, I think that's important, and it's good for your reputation too.
Absolutely. And I think as you get older, you start noticing little patterns, right? Like what you're willing to accept and not accept, what you're willing to put that energy towards. I'm like, I don't have that energy anymore. I want to be happy all the time. I want to be, I fight my own battles silently, but you know what? Like, I'm always showing up, and that's the consistency of me. Like everybody goes through mental breakdowns, everybody goes through burnouts, and I always tell people, like, when you are working in the space, you need to take breaks. You need to say, hey, you know what? Like, get your friends, or hey, let's go to spa day. I mean, even Rachel, I see that girl always freaking hustling and working, and I literally called her, like, hey, girl, we need a spa day. I have a freaking certificate. I haven't used it for 2 years, and I literally just told her, when do you want to go?
I'm so blessed to have a friend. Like, I'm so blessed to have you. Like, those are the kind of friends you want in your life. Somebody who sees you grinding, showing up nuts. Even at ETH Denver, she's like, girl, I think we went to the bathroom. She was like, girl, after ETH Denver, I want you to relax. I want you to take some time off. I'm like, okay, Empress. Okay, thank you. Like, because
like a mom, like, yeah, you better, right?
No, you know me. I'll like, I every single day at ETH Denver, we had a side event, we had a booth, we had some sort of activation, and she saw me hustle. She was there beside me, hustling and hosting the event with me. And I appreciate that she took the time to sit to see me and just say, hey, take some time to relax, take some downtime. Then she calls me and said, she doesn't ask me, she said, we're having a spa day, okay? Just so you know. And also another thing I love is having a friend locally that shares my values, that cares about me, and that wants to show up for me. So thank you, Empress. And man, I can't wait till Tammy, Gina, all of you come out, Leslie, to California someday. We got to get you all on the road out here.
For that.
I can't wait for
And
that. And I do want to shout
we
out
can
too.
do some. We have the Leslie. Tell them what we have coming up in Vegas.
Okay, before I do that, I do want to shout out to everyone that sent me flowers. Really appreciate it. And Rachel,
Rocky's
the
over here
most
slurping. Rocky, can you
yes.
stop being rude?
And then
Get over
Rachel, the
here.
most recent beautiful flowers
here.
that you sent
Come here,
too, they were perfect timing. For people that don't know, we got on a call.
Come here.
Tammy and Rachel were on a call, and I was at the hospital. And girl, we started crying on
It
the
was,
phone.
yeah, it
and
was an
talking.
emotional day.
Come here.
Very emotional call. So, I mean, I am obsessed with friendships like that. I love them. But what we have coming up.
Can I
Sorry,
say
go
one
ahead,
thing
Tammy.
before we move on? I did want to say this just to all of you have made beautiful points and valid points. And I think I had that same moment that Leslie had. We've all been through shit. We've all been through it. And if somebody has a perfect life, then God bless them, you know, but we've all gone through something. And I had that moment that I was like, enough, just enough. Like, how many times am I going to go through this? And I always say that the universe, God, however you want to put it, will continue to put lessons in your path until you learn from them. And I think that you are brought into some people's life to teach them what true love is. And, you know, and that can just be with a friendship, that can be with a partner, whatever it may be. And I think that some people are brought into your life to teach you what self-love is. And I think once you learn self-love, I think then that's what happens. This happens. Like, you start attracting people that also feel that way, and that maybe you can help. But I think people start coming into your life at that point that can relate to you. And, you know, maybe you go through those things in order to really appreciate and understand and have relativity to having that self-love, because I think that that's truly key, and you need to have that for yourself. And some people will truly teach you that. And it's sad that people have to go through the things that they go through, but I think people will continue to go through it until they learn from it. And that can be really any life lesson. But I had been through some things before even Leslie went through certain things. And I think if I was put into her path in order to help her through that, then I am proud and privileged to be able to do that. But Leslie, like I've always said, you handle everything with grace. Like, there are so many things that have gone on that I just, wow. And it sounds like we've all been through it. Like, you've been through it, Rachel. You've been through it, obviously, Empress. So, and I'm sure Gina's even been through things.
Oh, Gina's been through it too. Last year was a tough year for her.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I'm just thankful for you all. I love you all
the worst
so much. Like, you guys
love you,
fill my heart.
Tammy.
But my
You're
bitches love me.
treasure.
And my dog is a baddie.
Oh, yes, you're sweet doggy. My
You
dogs
know,
are
at
like
the
laying
end
down
of the
here
day,
waiting for
your
food.
friends, yes, you guys are so awesome and amazing. And I think at the end of the day, your friends are always going to want to see you win. The friends that want the best for you, and they are going to reach out and be like, hey, these are the opportunities that I have. This is what's coming up. And that is one of the things why I am so blessed with you all, because, you know, Gina, Empress, Rachel, you know, we've talked privately and you guys always reach out like, hey, these are the opportunities, these are etc. Blah, blah, blah. But on that note, Gina.
I
What
didn't
do
do
you
it.
want?
I didn't fucking do
You
it.
can
It
do
wasn't
it.
me.
Okay. Do you want to start? And then, you know, I can piggyback.
I don't know yet. But what you want me to say, I'll say it.
Vegas.
Oh,
Vegas.
okay. All right. So we are taking Unscripted not only on the road, but in the motherfucking air, because we can do shit like that. Okay. We don't have the date yet, but we're gonna fucking do it. because we do what we do and we does what we do. You probably don't know what that means, but when you come out here, then you will understand, right, Leslie?
You will understand what it means when we're saying we're taking Unscripted literally on the air.
New heights.
The new
New
heights.
altitudes.
That's literally and physically, like physically, we're going to be on air.
In the fucking air.
In the air.
Unscripted is gonna do that.
I love it.
Let's go.
I can't wait to
Are we
hear what
talking
this is.
I know, me
helicopter,
too, I'm like,
private
haha.
We're
jet? What
talking
are we
in
doing?
code because you can't know unless you know, which none of you know. Only I know.
Because I do not know.
We will tell you behind the scenes so we don't jinx it because we need to confirm some few
It's
details.
not jinxed. It's absolutely happening without a fucking doubt.
I'm excited.
Okay,
Zero
she's saying
chance
it
of
is.
not happening.
But we want to take you guys for a spin and in the
New
air.
heights. To
In the
Leslie.
air, literally.
To Leslie, to Empress, to Rachel, to Tammy, to myself, to everyone here, to New Heights. Love you all.
Ooh, I love this.
Amen.
Yeah, I
In
can't wait
Jesus'
to
name we
find out
pray.
what it is.
I
All right,
wish
I'm
I
on
had
to water
wine.
now. I'm on to water. I'm hydrating over here for all my
Me
hydration.
too, I'm on to water.
We're at
besties.
1.3.
Caffeine.
Wow, that's good.
If you haven't retweeted, please retweet, you
I
guys.
will not fucking
Cheers.
close down the stream until we hit 1.4, though. That was my goal. Don't fucking disappoint.
We got
And
100.
y'all better hit her goal. That's all I'm
Hit
saying.
her goal.
Oh, we're close. We're gonna make
Rachel,
it.
Rachel, that was
Yeah.
a tough thing. I was a little nervous. I was sweating a little bit, and then I seen Rachel work in the comments, and then I was like, "All right, I'm cool."
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
gonna
we
have
got
to delete
this.
my account.
We have a team out there, by the way. We have an Avengers team, and none of this happens without our teams, you guys. I know Leslie has her people. We have Base All Might out there, Cali Crypto, Bella Spirits is out there. Like
I know Bella
really
Spirits. Like
helping the
I'm down. I already found
Spirits
them.
is
I already
down
found them
as
and
fuck.
followed them. I'm like, why? Where have you been all my life?
But
Hey,
I
brother,
do want
don't
you
forget
bitches
about
to
me when
come
you
to
make
Vegas.
it.
I do want you to come to Vegas so we can go.
Wait,
to
we're
New
at
Heights.
1.5? The fudge?
What?
No, we're
1.3.
not. We're not. That's the goal. Hold on.
Oh, Bella said 1.5. I thought, okay.
That's the goal.
Oh, that should be the goal. Got it.
Very close
We're
to
at 1.3.
1,400.
You guys, wait, girls, I need
Two
you
away.
girls to work. I need you to unretweet and retweet.
Got it.
All right, on it.
Well, do it now. No, do it now. Right now.
I am.
Hurry up.
Doing it now.
Tammy, are you undoing and redoing?
Right here. Here's
you
my
do
proof,
it?
All right,
Gina.
retweeted.
I'd like
We're at
undoing,
1.4.
and redoing.
She's like, I want the proof now.
I'm commenting too. Hopefully that
If
does
you don't
something
ask,
with the algorithm.
people won't do. Ain't no shame in my game.
Hey,
It's
wait,
you.
so another
Yes,
thing
honey.
too.
You guys are doing
Gina,
it. You know
I
how
understood the
know?
assignment.
Because I have fucking noties on for you bitches.
Do you?
Another
So,
thing is
did
we
you
should
see
ask
mine?
everybody
So
to
now
follow.
I fucking know because I'm
Yes.
getting notifications that you're
Ano-
doing it.
Another thing is if you guys aren't
What do you
following
think this
everybody
is?
here, I'm gonna run
Why
through the
the
list.
fudge
I'm gonna
is
grab
my life
everybody's profile and drop in the comments.
flickering? The fudge? This
Thank
is so
you,
annoying.
Thank you, Rachel.
All right. If you guys see me like looking away momentarily, I'm going to different tabs and grabbing everyone's
Empress
socials.
just did it.
Love you for that.
All right,
Thank you.
cool. No, it's
Also,
literally
if
happening.
there are any
Rachel
projects,
did it.
if there are any projects,
We don't want any broke projects, though. If you don't have money, do not hit
Gina!
us up. Do not hit us up if you're broke. But if you have money, then you can contact us. On-chain media sponsors me. Leslie sponsors me. Tammy sponsors me. Girl Boss
100%.
sponsors me. These are all my bitches, okay? But if you're broke, do not hit us up.
No scrubs? Is that what
But
you're
we're praying
saying?
for you.
Yeah, no scrubs.
No scrubs.
I used to love that song.
Sorry, I'm
TLC.
a fucking asshole. What do you guys want
Man.
from me? I told you in the beginning, I'm a supportive degenerate.
She did say
She
that.
sure is.
God
Okay,
love
Gina
it.
is the one that's gonna say it like it is. If we filter, Gina will not filter. But yes, if you want to sponsor any of the ladies,
We're so close
please
to 1.5, by the way.
hit them up. Rachel on Chain Crypto Empress, if you guys are watching, if there are any
For some
projects
reason,
out
these
there,
people will still work with me. They talk
and
good
if
words of
they
me.
love
I don't
you.
know
We
why.
love
I
you,
I'm
love
so
you.
Gina.
shocked.
Gina,
I'm
Look
just
at
shocked.
keep
Base laying down the lyrics
This
there.
is the true unscripted experience.
definitely. But I wanted
The
to add one more
true.
thing, girls. I
Yeah.
think setting boundaries is super important in this
Oh,
industry. And I just wanted to
Yes.
say that because that's how you lose friends too. Putting
Yes.
you know, since I started this whole thing, like I've been supporting women around the world. And how crazy is that to say this in Web3? Because we do have that. We're worldwide now. So I'd always encourage, let's keep pushing the boss girl movement, empower, educate, and encourage one another. And I want to see more of this happening. Like I always tell people, girls or anybody like who sends me a link, even if you're like some of my girls um what's her name? Oh, they do NFTs and sometimes they send me their links. If I can, I go and show up for them as long as like I don't even have to be up there. But if they want me, I'll just say hello, hey, I'm here. But I just feel like we have to put boundaries in order for us to kind of also make sure that people don't take advantage of us. And you know, you mentioned
Yep.
something, Leslie, about like takers and givers, and they kind of put themselves in a kind of like a snake. I always call them snakes, but anyways, you know, they shed, and once they think that they have they could conquer things, things start changing, you know.
Do you
And
want to hear my quote? I think that you'll like it, Empress.
which one?
Okay, this is my quote. I've had it for like 10 years. Okay, so I have my table. I would love for you to come eat at it. However, if you don't bring a side, you can no longer sit at my table. I don't want any takers. I want replenishers. It's always here for you. You're always welcome. But bring a motherfucking side. And if you can't be a fucking entree, because I do want entrees.
I
Amen.
love that. I
I
mean,
love it.
absolutely, you
Oh,
can't go to
you're
a party
killing me.
without
It's
having
motherfucking
something.
Thanksgiving. I cannot only always bring the turkey, the stuffing, the sweet
You mean the
potatoes, the
gravy?
mashed potatoes. Look, okay, mac and cheese, green
Mhm.
beans. Come on. I was hoping
Sweet
you were gonna go
potatoes.
with the
Oh,
greens, beans, potatoes, gosh,
sweet
you know that
potato.
lady? She's so funny. All right, you
Oh,
get
I
my
forgot
point.
about that.
I
Love you
forgot
guys.
about that too.
Don't take off my table unless you're willing to bring food that we're all gonna eat. Because
Absolutely.
we're hungry. We're hungry.
And don't take that. And I always tell
We
people
did hit
when people
1.5.
get
We
sorry.
exceeded our goal.
Oh, we did. Woo!
Love the air horns.
I just wanted to say, like, just keep it consistent, and you know your true friends. People that don't see that as a good thing when you're putting
I don't
boundaries.
like any of these girls here. I don't like them.
Come on, Gina, be nice. Be
That's
nice.
Cap.
I think we're getting
I
some
hate them all.
unscripted sarcasm.
No, but it's true. I mean, you'll find the true friends, and I think like with experience, everybody kind of goes through that. Like you kind of experience who are here for you as a person, as an individual. Because at the end of the day, people forget that we're also humans. Like we have our own, you know, family that we need to attend to, and we're still here grinding every morning, every day. Like there's a cutoff for me. Like normally by 5 or 6 I start, like I know hubby's coming, so I'm like, dude, I need to make some dinner or do something, you know. And again, like I'm doing my routines too. Like I have to make time also for family, and I know all of you guys have family or significance, and it is hard to manage everything, you know. So just make sure that as long as you have peace within yourself and you put those boundaries and people don't respect them, then hey, that's on them, not you. So never feel guilty for anything that you feel that it's important for you and that should be a priority. So I just wanted to say that because
I love
it
that.
is very important for everybody here, anybody, doesn't matter who you are. Like boundaries is a must with this crypto industry because they will take until they take everything out of you. So,
Absolutely. And Empress, I had a thought I was thinking of tweeting this, but I wanted to write that pay attention to how people respond to you setting boundaries. And that will be very telling of people's characters, working relationships, friendships. When you set boundaries, pay attention to how people respond to that. That's just a random thought I had over the past few days.
But
I
you're right,
think
though,
boundaries are
Rachel.
so important. I
Very.
was one that, you know, a lot of the times I would say yes a lot and I started learning how to say no. I think that boundaries are also important because it teaches people how to treat you. And if you can't
Yes.
complain if they're treating you a certain way and you never set that boundary or that expectation, I also
You
think
teach
that
them
when
how to treat you.
yeah, and then I think that without boundaries, it's super easy to start living according to other people's expectations of you instead of your own values, your own goals, your own beliefs. And then it also prevents resentment because if you didn't set boundaries at the beginning and then towards the end of the relationship or in the middle of the relationship, you're becoming resentment, why? I think when you're setting boundaries too, it's important, the communication and people who benefit from you having no boundaries are usually the ones who get upset when you create them. And who said that right
Ding,
now?
ding, ding.
I was just going to say that too because I think I probably have tweeted that I've always felt that way, that people that do get upset with you for having boundaries are the ones that took advantage of your lack
They
of the
benefit from you not
boundaries.
having them.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And it's
Can
okay,
you
you
guys
guys.
define your boundaries?
I think
Ooh,
it
that's a
Define
good
depends,
what?
question.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on who it is, what the
Circumstantial,
situation
like,
is.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, for
And
Web3, if you want me to tell you Web3, I'm a business person. Like, if you really want to work with
Yep.
me, let's set up a meeting and no other way. Like, I don't want to be in Telegram. I don't want to be
Yeah.
just going back and forth. Let's do it
A discovery
professionally.
call.
And when
Yep.
you don't want to do something, just say no, like Leslie said, like, no. And I don't want to be pushed or like to do something that I'm not comfortable doing. So things like that for me in here in Web3, obviously like boundaries in your real life is a little bit different. But I think here you have a
I
lot
know,
of
but like you gotta think like people listening to this, right?
right.
And you're like,
Okay, I
don't
got you,
come to my
Gina.
boundaries. Like what are your boundaries? Because I don't know what you mean by that, guys.
To me,
I
my
really
boundary
don't.
is, to me, my boundary, I think the best way there's two ways I think you can see boundaries depending on what. To me, one of my boundaries is like, if you're affecting my peace, you're already crossing that boundary. So if I'm telling you right now, you come for me for my peace, or you interact with me a certain way on social media, and I feel that I'm feeling some type of way and it's affecting my peace, that is a big no for me. I
Do
think
you feel
too,
like that does happen often to you?
not anymore, but it used to. I think too, boundaries, it's your personal rules for how you allow others to interact with you, right? So, in
Right.
the process of identifying your limits, what are your limits in what areas? Your time, your energy, your emotions, your values, your personal space, and then communicating those limits to others. So, it's how are you going to identify those limits in those areas? Like the girls were saying, your time, your energy, your emotions, your values, what you are going to allow, your personal space, etc. You're setting your limits of, your boundaries and limits on that. Time boundaries, like Empress said, she's available from a certain time to a certain time. And then if you can't
But
take that
how,
right
okay,
now,
Empress, how will somebody know your time boundaries? Like,
It's on my website. Or if say for
She has her
example,
hours on on her
oh, so
chat
on Telegram too, I have everything. So premium. There's a lot of things like when you want to run this as a business, like Telegram also has office of operation, and I have
She
told
taught
many
me all
people.
this.
Yeah, so I've worked like literally before. I used to do it every day, and I got so burnt out, and that's why I don't want what I went through to my friends that I really care for. Like, hey, you're doing a lot. Make sure you're eating, you're hydrating, you're taking some time off, because I was literally off the rib like for like 3 months because I was trying to figure out what the hell I was feeling, or I was not sleeping properly. So Monday through Friday is a business. Like I tell people,
is your
I'm
schedule
working
of like what?
Saturday
Okay,
and
got
Sunday.
it.
You would never see me in a space unless like I go say hi to my friends, just because
Right.
there's certain
Weekends are
spaces.
sacred. Yeah, that
Yeah.
our time away from the space. I'm also feeling that way with weekends. It's very sacred, and just letting people know. I'd say communicating your boundaries in a
Yes.
circumstantial way. It's like you're gonna have different boundaries with your partner romantically than with
But like,
clients
I
or with
just,
people in the community.
okay.
You know what I
So
mean?
the reason I ask this is because I'm not full time Web3, right? So like, when you guys, I don't have my own business that I'm setting up,
Not
So
yet.
just for people that hear it, it's like my boundaries versus my business hours. So it's a little confusing for me. What's the difference between your business hours and your boundaries? Or is that maybe something that was more past tense than current?
I think
Okay,
that
I
can be
see.
the same thing, right? Like your business hours, that is a boundary
Under
that
the
you're
umbrella
setting.
of your boundaries.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Okay, got
so.
it. Because,
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
that's the way
I'm
I
just
look at
hearing
it.
it of like a friend, right? And I'm like, when I'm talking, you're crossing my boundaries. I'm like, well, we might have a problem.
Well, and
So,
if I could give a little advice too,
yeah.
like no is, and
Yeah.
I heard Empress say this, no is a complete sentence.
Mm.
And I
Right.
feel that I've been the one that has always just given, and could not say no. And I've learned over the past few years, it's okay to say no. It's okay. And sometimes when you're leveling up and you're growing, you're going to have to leave some people behind because that's where they want to be. And that's okay. Just know that you can move forward, and sometimes you have to leave people where they are. I guess there's no other way to put that. And if they want to come along with you, if they want to cheer you on, then I think that's fabulous. And I would hope that you surround yourself with people like that, that
Right.
just don't, like we've talked earlier, that don't look at you as a threat or as a competition, because I don't know. I think that this is a huge place that we can all succeed. And like Empress has said, why can't we all get together and work together? I
Collaborate.
mean, think of what we could build. It'd
Mhm.
be amazing. So I don't know. No is a complete sentence though. If I
And
could
keep in
stress
mind
anything, it would
too,
be that.
Gina, like a lot goes into the business, right? You have to still do customer service and talk to your
Admin.
community, right? And talk to whoever's helping you on Telegram, for example. Like, hey, if you have a Telegram group, like you have it running professionally, you have to talk to your staff members and kind of say, hey, this is the goal for this week. And it's the same as having a job. It's literally the
But
same
like,
thing.
I hear what you're saying. It's just it sounds nerve wracking to me, right? Like we're on a platform, right? And you guys are saying my boundaries. So like if I'm saying my boundaries, it's like my boundaries is like this is my personal space, right? This is what I'm willing to do and where I'm willing to go. So like because we're women, men probably may perceive that different. And like what I'm hearing is like work hours and then we're in these chats like I think as women we should define that better.
I think it
Right. You
also
would
Maybe or
never see
maybe
me
I'm
in a
wrong.
space after I'm done, like
right.
5. You would not see me anymore. Like I'm done working. And I guess that's where my boundaries go. Like I just want to
But
spend some
that's
time with my
But
right.
friends. Or like
it's
you guys
Yeah,
are my
but
friends. So
I'm just
whenever we could
saying
talk and
around
text, that's
men
fun.
it
That's
can
fun for
be
me. That's not work.
confusing, I guess.
I mean, it really depends, your boundaries and etc. depend on around men. And I think sometimes it can be as like boundaries are set as you go. Like if you're taking a project, right? You're going to have to set what you're willing to compromise, or if that project fits into whatever you're doing, you won't
Mhm.
compromise your integrity to fit or the
Your
values of
values.
that
Your
project.
yeah.
And in that case, the project is not going to know until you do your discovery call with the project, until you start speaking with the project, etc. So right now, what we're talking about boundaries, it could just be very blanket. It could just be a white canvas, because right now that we are in the crypto space, a lot of that stuff might not apply until we start meeting with these whoever wants to partner, sponsor projects, etc. At that point, that's when we're also setting boundaries of what you're willing to do, want not to do, the pay, etc. Then
And
at that
then
point, you're like, no, hell to the no. Like, have you ever been approached by a project and then they want you to freaking do X, Y, and Z for like $200 or whatever, and you're like,
but
nope.
I wouldn't that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't define that as my boundaries. Like I
I
just be
think
like
though,
I'm not
Gina,
doing.
what might clear it up, I think boundaries,
Do you hear what I'm
those are things that
saying?
we set for ourselves, and it's okay for us to have the boundary. And
Right.
just know is like work comes in, people approach you, whatever it may be. It's not outwardly us saying, yo, that's my boundary right there. You just crossed. No, I think it's
But I'm
having
just
that
saying, like,
boundary.
as women in a male dominated space, right? Like that can come across a bit different. And I
What
just
Well,
is
kind
it's
it
of
coming
because
across though? Because you're not saying
yeah,
there's a boundary.
no,
You in your mind have that boundary, and you're like,
you're
okay, this is where I draw the line. You don't say that. I mean, you can say it if somebody's offended you, but I think because I've always worked in male dominated fields, every field I've ever worked in has been male dominated. And
Me
I had to
too. Me
learn to
too.
navigate that. And
Of course.
I get along with guys great. I don't have an issue. I've never really had somebody cross the line that bad. That I
Yeah, like
just
I
I
think we
haven't.
got
I've
it
been
pretty good. I
fortunate.
mean, I don't know.
But
Yeah,
then again, I
because
can be icy, so that might
Just
be why.
practicing being respectful, respecting
Yeah.
others. I think it's just more of like
It's self-boundary.
situationally and circumstantially, those moments will come about, and like you just do your best to communicate and stick to your values.
Mhm.
Right.
and I
And
think
you have to
sometimes
also
you have
understand the values. Everybody has different backgrounds too, like I don't
exactly
know.
like there's different like look, I think this is a perfect scenario. Um because sometimes you're going to have boundaries without even knowing that you have boundaries and it's unspoken, right? Because there are certain times that you are going to allow certain type of behaviors because you're joking and having fun, and there are times where you are not going to allow those certain behaviors, and then those boundaries typically change depending on whatever situation, right? So a lot of people already know Empress's behavior and how she carries herself in here. And then, sometimes when we joke in spaces, and the joking gets a little bit out of hand, and then a joke gets posted under mine and Empress, and I'm like, hey, no, you can't do that because she don't joke like that. That's me setting a boundary of no, you cannot go and post X, Y, and Z under her and myself without saying, oh, this is a boundary that you cannot cross. No, that's just an unspoken way of setting, you know what, I'm setting a boundary of not to do this again with this friend because she doesn't behave that way, right?
Right.
So I think that's a way that we can say it. I think it's what we're focusing on it right now a lot is because we're talking about the boundaries, actual word. But
Yeah.
I think with our behavior, but with the way that we behave and the way that we act and the way that we respond to certain behaviors, you're already setting a boundary without saying you're setting a boundary. Because there's typical guy friends that we have in this space that we will joke a certain way, and then there's others that we will not, and then when you start developing relationships or get into a relationship where you're talking to somebody, then you're going to begin to set those boundaries of how not to talk to other men the way that you used to, because now you're talking to somebody, now you're in a relationship, so you start setting different type of boundaries without saying that you're setting boundaries, right? You're just giving that respect to your other partner or whatnot.
Yeah.
And do you feel like it's the way that I guess, for lack of a better way to put it, it's the way you carry yourself too. Like you can set a boundary just by the way you carry yourself and conduct yourself in a
100%.
public setting without even
They
saying a
know what
word.
time it is with me.
Oh, they know
Well,
they can't
with
cross
me-
with Gina. Hell to the no.
They already know. You already know.
Right? That's right. That's right.
You know what time it is. Tell them, Rocky. I will bring in my
It's
security
time
guard.
to
That's
And
right.
we all have the cutest dogs in the whole world. Don't
Yes,
we?
we do.
Rocky,
We
love
do.
our
all the
doggies.
cutest babies.
I had to bring Bodie on early. Bodie had a brief cameo before we went live, but he was like, "All right, Mom, I'm done being here on camera."
He's
Well,
so
Teddy
cute.
is the type
I
of dog.
saw
He works
Teddy.
certain hours, and then he's like, "Mom, I'm off of work now. I'm not working anymore."
Yeah,
So
what
I'm
are you
like,
doing?
Gotta
mine
bribe,
too
gotta
is
bribe
sitting
him
in
with a
here.
bully stick for Bodie to come on stream.
I love it.
Shout
But
out to
no.
everybody who's hung out with us, by the way, till the end.
Yes.
What are we at now? We got over 1,600 viewers right now live. Shout out to everybody who is here with us.
Wow.
They like us. They really, really
They
like us.
actually like us. So what in the world, ladies? I know that I have had you guys on here for 2 hours and a half, and
Doesn't
I
even
really
feel like it.
right.
It
So I
doesn't.
appreciate you, and I don't want to take much of your time. Do you want to continue talking? Any parting words? Again, social media. We didn't say that social media. So if anybody is watching and is not listening and not watching, let me rephrase that. Make sure to go follow Tammy Hammer on X at TAMMHAMMER. Follow Gina at OMGINAETH. Follow Crypto Empress at CRYPTOEMPRESSX. And Rachel at RACHEL ONCHAIN. So that's Tam Hammer, OM Gina Eve, Crypto Empress X, and on chain on X.
Leslie Mota.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't
And
forget
you
yourself.
Everybody follow
Leslie.
Leslie right
Birthday,
now.
Jackie
Awesome.
Robinson. We love you, girl.
Happy
Today's your birthday.
Jackie Robinson.
Oh,
It is her
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
If you guys
We gotta
know-
put this song for her.
Don't you know,
Yes.
pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you
Hold on. While you're playing that song, I'm going to bring up her picture. So play it, girl.
Oh, you want me to do it again? Okay, let's
Yes.
go.
Well,
Pump it up, guys.
My ex is not going up.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know?
I love that. I think we need more spaces like that. You see, fantastic space girls. I think
I
we all
know.
did
Shout out
phenomenal.
Momville. Shout out
And
to
I think we
Momville.
just need to be real. Like people really need to hear like the backside and all these things that we do behind the scenes, and people don't really get to see that. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not posted here all day, eating my Twinkie in my living room.
Right?
She's coming for the Twinkies, you guys.
I know. I've been saying Twinkies lately.
Happy Jackie Boo.
Happy birthday.
Body, 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 body.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but happy birthday.
Yeah, I did. I
Yes,
did.
we did.
Oh my God. Happy birthday, Jackie Boo.
Yes.
But
Another
Empress, you're
OG.
right. I think Empress, like you just said, it's humanizing us. It's, we are human. And I've even said that in the financial literacy talks and stuff that we've had. Look, I had messed up in my past too. And I'm like, how in the world can I teach people if I don't have my shit together? Like, I was young, obviously, in my early 20s, but still. But I've been through things too, to be able to talk from experience on those things as well. So we're all human. We all go through things. We all do stupid shit. And I guess it's just humanizing us because we are real people. Behind those PFPs, behind my crypto chick is a real person. So
all I have to say is you always win when you move through life with authenticity. It's always that word. Authenticity, honesty,
Amen.
and love and pure heart. And I'm telling you
it's
guys,
true.
no, like we all had to learn stuff. We didn't just, hey, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. All right, let me get in here. It all takes work, and this is why I say like being authentic goes a long way. Meeting the right people could open so much doors that you don't even know, like imagine, and just being honest with people. Like you don't have to lie. Like I don't care if people like me or not. I'm like, I don't care. I sleep really well. Like as long as my family loves me and likes me, actually, like we're good, and obviously love is needed in the world. I see a lot of like negativity. I mean, we're going through something, war. I don't know if Iran is considered war, but I think it is. And a lot of people are suffering right now, mentally, spiritually, and we just need to stop dwelling into the negativity and start changing, making an impact by just saying hello to someone and making their day. And this is why I always keep doing the motivational speeches in the morning, because I feel like for me, I have to listen to Spotify. Like I have literally a routine every morning. I listen to a couple of podcasts, and sometimes I do cry, and I'm like, okay, I had to let it out, and all right, let's conquer the world, and I feel so motivated. So I just feel like just be kind to people. A lot of people behind the scenes are going through a lot of things that we don't share in our public eye, because that is not how we do business. But trust me, we're humans too. We feel some days are not so great days, and it's okay not to be okay. And that's what I have to say this today. And I just want to end it there. I do have to leave because hubby's here and I need to Actually,
Let's
he needs to
go.
feed me. I'm just kidding.
Yes, right?
Well, I just every single thing you said, Empress, resonated with me. It takes nothing to go out of your way to be kind to others, to support others, and give people their flowers, right? Like before it's too late, like talk about the people you're grateful for. Share words of encouragement, give people their flowers. You know what I mean? Like I think it really takes nothing out of your day. That's why on these shows we're shouting people out. We see the people who are showing up, who are consistent. And one of my top things I'll share before leaving today is stay consistent and keep showing up, but also be kind to yourself and be soft with yourself. There are days, like we're saying, people are fighting their own silent battles. Like it is okay to have softer days, to have time to unplug. In fact, I would say you need it. If you're grinding and building an empire in this space, take the days for yourself, for your mental health, for your well-being. Hydrate, hit up spirit wines too. Sorry, Bella Spirit.
Yes, Bella Spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, just take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I feel like we have enough conflict in the world. We have enough of that. I think we need more of the love and support.
I agree. And you never know. And I know that I think is it Finance Freeman? Is that?
Yes.
Finance
I didn't know if
Freeman.
I got it backwards.
Oh man, it's a tongue twister for me too.
It is sometimes, yeah. So when he was
Finance
on,
Freeman. I don't know.
yeah, I think it was him that when he was on with Leslie, he said that he, made sure. I thought it was him. It could have been somebody else, that he responds to everybody. And I feel that that's so important. And if I do miss anybody, I always feel bad because sometimes my feed gets
feel
crazy
the
with
same way.
notifications. But I try to respond to everybody because you took time out of your day to say something. I want you to know that I saw it and acknowledge it and say something back. That's just important to me. So if anybody has noties on for me and I start like responding to everybody, I feel sorry for you. Because seriously, like you'll get noties constantly. But I think, like you both have said, just be kind because you don't know what somebody else is going through. And that one smile you gave somebody, it could have meant the world to them. So I just say spread kindness wherever you go. It's free. Spread it around, honey. So sometimes we all like to be petty and be funny, but for the most part, I think this group here and, the people we've surrounded ourselves with spread kindness. And that's what I love. I love the motivation and the kindness because we all need it. We all need it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I love that.
I love
And shout
that.
out, we got 2,000 people. Do we have 2,000 people tuned in?
Do we?
Right
We're very close. Almost 1,800. Wow.
Love that.
I like this quote. I want to share with you guys. Please keep looking, not for a person, but for your passion, your love, your courage, your goals, your dream, and your happiness yourself. And this is something that I was talking to you guys earlier. Keep looking, explore yourself before you explore another. Know your worth, know yourself. Only then will you know that you need over what you want. You need yourself to become your own. That really hit me today. I was like,
that's so pretty.
Did you tweet that?
I did.
I'll
retweet it.
All right, we're retweeting. Noties on.
There you
I
go.
need to go back and retweet that. I love that.
But it's true because I feel like a lot of people
noties
don't.
on for me.
The what?
You girls should have noties on for me. I'm just saying.
I'm going through. I'm putting it on for all of you. I'm double checking right now, making sure.
I have noties on for you.
Okay, girls, did you guys even notice? Because I want to talk about this. I rebranded with my colors and everything. And shout out to the people that have been helping me with the rebranding and the colors. What do you guys think? I still need to update my website.
I think I noticed it. I noticed when we were first coming in. I see your background. And also I want to say, Leslie, like last time we coordinated for our colors for a stream. This time I didn't coordinate with you on these colors. I was just vibing with the pink and purple today. And lo and behold, we have like similar backgrounds.
Isn't that crazy how last time we coordinated, this time we didn't, but it's like an
unscripted
thing. Yes. I want to shout out to Based because Based was the one that helped create my new backgrounds for
Based is the best, man.
Yes, he is for the unscripted. I want to shout out to me too, because Tammy like goes back and forth. Sometimes she can't even think at night because she goes to sleep a little bit early.
I go to sleep
Gina,
early, guys.
yeah, with Gina too. Gina, sometimes you're like, yes, bish, no bish, when I send you some of the branding stuff. And then I want to also thank a special somebody that is also there listening to me, and I send them stuff and helps with picking from a male's perspective, a point of view, for helping with the intro song for today, and Empress for helping with the second intro song for today. So thank you for my crew of amazing supporters showing
Teamwork
the
makes
love.
the dream work. Okay.
That's right.
And you all you ladies in here already
I have a
know
question.
who I'm speaking about. So
I know.
Can you play Empress?
We love you, Leslie.
love you. Can I
you play
what? Oh,
Empress's song?
girl, the girl asked, the girl request, the girl.
Oh my God, that song! I had
DJ
that song in my
What
head
did DJs
forever.
DJ
actually
Leslie.
do?
Yeah.
What the fuck do DJs actually do? No one knows. We just
I love it.
and go to the moon.
Put the volume up.
What's the ticker?
What's the ticker?
That's right.
We need
That's
to
the
have
next
that
What's
one.
the ticker, guys?
I gotta make a video to this.
We all have to in our own way, right?
Fuck yeah, this song is a fucking banger.
We should
It
make
really
this
is,
viral.
though.
But I need to put it in Spotify first so I can get royalties here. I'm just kidding.
What are you doing?
You do need to put it in Spotify.
And put it on the blockchain. You'll get more.
I think
money
this is
on
a
the
great moment to
blockchain.
retweet the stream, you guys. If you haven't already, help us get
Yes.
to 3K. We can do it.
This is seriously such a fucking banger. It could be the song of 2026.
What the fuck
I
do
love it.
DJs actually do? No one knows. We just DJ and go to the moon.
I'm gonna make a
love
fucking
it.
video. I'm starting it.
I should do the
fucking-
DJ thing.
You should. Yeah, you got the headphones.
There you go. I just need
Yeah.
some.
That's right. And
Main
you hold the
tables.
one. You're doing your stuff.
Yeah. Yes, let's go.
I love it.
So for the
Wow.
people that don't know and are tuning in are probably brand new to this whole ordeal, that Crypto Empress song, our lovely Crypto Empress that's here tonight, that is her voice, that is her jam, and I am so glad that Gina remembered. Gina asked, Gina
Go
request,
to the
Gina guessed.
moon. I know I'm very random, but I'm always on point.
Yeah, I love
And
that.
everyone in the audience, make a video. We'll do $100 giveaway to whoever does the best. But Empress needs to put it on Spotify first. But I do think, okay, hold on. Here's a thought though. Like, I feel like you should put it on the blockchain first.
It is. It's on literally
It is
on
Zora.
Zora app. Oh,
On
maybe
Zora
we could
app.
just use that.
Yes,
Well,
let
let's
me.
just use that then, right? Because I think you will make more money off of the song with crypto, no?
I haven't really. I just did it for fun, because I thought it was like, oh yeah, let's do something fun, And again,
Yeah.
anybody that knows me, I love ADHD, like literally, like. But I have ADHD, so house music literally
Yeah.
makes me focus. Whatever it is, it's like, yeah, like I could be the drop's about to do it. I'm
Yes.
like, yes, typing, like with going with the music and
Mhm.
super focused.
Therapeutic.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
And we had fun
Well,
in
I
Denver
feel like
too,
for a
enjoying
lot
We
of-
did.
a
Sorry.
symphony, and then
We went to a
electronic
club. I was
music.
like, damn. I was the first one. I'm like, girl, I'm tired. I'm like, I don't know how you
We
could
did
keep
it though.
going.
We did it though. It was one of the best nights I've ever had at actually just so many incredible experiences at East Denver, getting to hang out with you, Empress. And by the way, Leslie, a community member made a song for me. Shout out to Fix It Phil. I just shared that in the DMs. It's too long though. I wouldn't play it, but I just sent you the song.
Okay, where
Let's go.
But I do think that like a lot of I know that we're talking about the song and stuff, but I think the one thing that is great about
Wait, what the
crypto.
fuck just
Can you hear me?
Well,
yes, like I don't know. I got delayed for a second.
Matrix was glitching for a sec.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I just heard Rachel said something about
Yeah.
a song for her, and
It
I
was
was like,
a
wait, what?
remix, obviously.
After hours.
Okay.
Rachel, what
But the
song
one
did
thing
you
I
want?
do think is like, when you said go to Spotify and I'm like, do the blockchain, I know a lot of Web3 artists that I've talked to, they've had so much more success doing it. Their albums, songs, whatever have you. I'm not very well versed in that industry, but they've shown so much better results doing it through crypto than they would have on Spotify. So it's kind of why I brought it up. So anyone listening in the audience, there's so many Web3 artists that are doing amazing things. There's this one girl, Emily. I'm obsessed with her. Her body is like snatch, snatch, snatch. She's hot AF. And she puts her music out everywhere, but it has a lot of success in crypto. So I love to see that kind of stuff. And who knows, Empress, we're all gonna do a dance to your video and go to the moon.
Yeah, this is gonna be for Bitcoin Conference 2026. Here we come with the beats of Crypto Empress. I'm gonna be like,
If I had a soundboard, I would do it. Pew 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 pew. Yeah.
I
there you go. I got you, girl.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Coming in clutch.
So what do girls want to do? What time is it? What time it is? What time is it?
Man.
6:40 p.m. Pacific time
9:40.
over here.
Y'all know.
Okay, do you guys want to close it down
Tammy's-
now or just wrap it up in 20?
I have to go.
Me too.
I haven't I ate really quick, but I and my water is empty now. Look, no water.
I think we should put a bow on this, and I think we should do more shows like this, more
I am
financial literacy, more women supporting each other in the space. I am here for it. Just Leslie, tell me when and where you need me. I'm there.
Same.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys so much. And, just remember that sometimes the future isn't built by the people who have everything figured out. It's built by the ones who simply refuse to quit. And for everybody that's watching tonight, thank you so much for everybody that came in, who tuned in, who are in the listeners. This conversation that we had tonight wasn't just about, the markets, technology, trends. It was about people who take risk, people who speak up, people who continue building even when things feel uncertain. Every person you heard, Empress, Rachel, Tammy, Gina, they've walked their own path in this space. And I know for a lot of them, it hasn't been easy. And we've all learned to adapt, push forward, even when the outcome wasn't guaranteed, because sometimes it is not guaranteed, but you'd learn to take a risk on yourself. And the real story here is the real story of innovation. It's perfect. It isn't predictable. It's driven by people who refuse to stop showing up, and we show up every day. So wherever you are in your journey, whatever you're building, continue to build, continue to learn. We're all still trying to figure it out. I know I'm still trying to figure it out. And remember that progress doesn't come from having all the answers. It comes from having the courage to keep going, even when you don't feel like going. So thank you for being part of this conversation.
Yeah.
And as always, stay unscripted.
I love that.
Ooh,
love
we
you
love
guys.
you,
Thank
Leslie.
you all
Love you
for
guys.
everybody's support. This is
Love
awesome.
you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you all.
Girls.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
What the fuck do degens actually do? No one knows. We just degen and go to the moon.
Love it.
Thank you, Brett. Thank you, On-Chain Media.
The moon.
To our supporters,
Ella.
we love you guys. Seriously, you guys make this happen.